All right, all right, all right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome to Football Nation. It's been a while, guys. It has been a while. I have not seen y'all, gosh, since I guess the Super Bowl. Really, we haven't. Well, we did a San Antonio Spurs live stream experimenting in the basketball world, and the experiment went okay, right? We feel a little better about it this time coming into this matchup here. This is the Final Four. This is happening right here in San Antonio, Texas, which is where Football Nation is coming to you live from. My name is Mario Manuel. Buckle up, buckle in. We're going to have a really good NCAA basketball game for you guys today. Florida Gators versus the Auburn Tigers. This is an interesting matchup, guys. This is an interesting matchup for a couple of reasons. A lot of interesting storylines here. For those of you who don't follow college basketball, well, let's break down some stats for you guys. Florida Gators, Auburn Tigers, these two teams, you can see their records above my head right there. 34-4 for the Gators, number one in their conference, number one over here for the Auburn Tigers as well. Auburn 32-5, and coming into this game, it's going to be close, y'all. It's going to be a close matchup here. You can see scrolling by at the bottom the spread for this game. The spread is just 2.5 points. And I don't know why, but it's the weirdest tip-off time ever. 5:09 specifically, at 5:09 p.m. Thank you, Robert Samora. Let's go, dude. Thanks, Robert. What's going on, man? How are you specifically? My first channel moderator ever. Appreciate you. 14 months here, man. I definitely owe you some love, dude. Best live play-by-play commentary on YouTube, he says. Cheers, man. Appreciate you, Robert. All right, y'all. So, a lot to break down. We're going to go through this here. This is actually going to be an interesting way for me to break this down. We're going to start by taking a look at the home team, technically the home team, even though this game is happening in San Antonio. But the home team in this matchup is going to be the Auburn Tigers. Now, Auburn averaging 83 points per game offensively. If we take a look over here, I'll let you guys take a look at this. They do have a list of some stars that we got to talk about today. Janai Brown is going to be the number one guy, or Janai Broome, excuse me. Janai Broome is going to be the number one guy. I can't believe I even said that. But Janai Broome is going to be the number one guy today for this Tigers team. That being said, I was watching some highlights. I've been watching some film. I'm watching some tape on these players here. And I got to say, I like Auburn overall, but if they can find a way to shut down Janai Broome, it's going to be a very long game for Auburn. If they can shut down Janai Broome, Florida is going to be able to basically do whatever they want. Not only is Janai Broome their best offensive weapon, he's also their best defensive weapon. So eliminating him from the game, making them pass the basketball more often and making him more into a facilitator than an actual scorer is going to be key for success today for the Florida Gators. Anyways, the Auburn Tigers averaging 55% from field goal, three-pointers made per game, 9 three-pointers per game on average, and you can see these numbers. They might look high compared to NFL numbers, right? So top 54. I put the top 50 in the dark green. The next 75 out of 360-something teams, right? So I'm trying to break that into the 5 color brackets. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that you can see green across the board, both offensively and defensively. For those of you whose phone screens are a little bit smaller, I'll just go ahead and read out what these statistics are. We're looking at points per game here, both offensively and points per game allowed defensively. So obviously, if you're scoring 83 points and giving up just 69 points, giggity, then you're going to be doing just fine, winning games and finding yourself in the Final Four, which is where the Auburn Tigers have found themselves right now. But this is a very complete team, both offensively and defensively. Top 20%, top 50 category over here for most of these. Top 50 category for most of these as well. They only give up 6 threes per game while they put up 9 of them. And we'll get into these players individually here in just a moment. But that's kind of the overall right there for the home team. The overall look here for the away team, and we'll take a look at the starters here as well. It's going to be a close matchup, guys. It's very, very close when we look at these two teams head-to-head. 85 points per game is what they put up compared to the 83 points per game put up by Auburn. Rebounds per game, the Gators have the edge there as well. They're 44 rebounds per game compared to Auburn's 40 rebounds per game. And both offensively and defensively, the Gators have just been better at crashing the boards. Auburn struggles to get those offensive rebounds. They actually give up a lot of offensive rebounds and second chance buckets more than other teams. Definitely more than the other teams here in the Final Four. Definitely more than Houston. Houston is definitely the best defensive team, but that's for the next game. We'll get into that later. In the meantime, we're going to talk statistics right now over this game as people start trickling into this live stream. If you're new to this live stream, guys, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. This is just another day, another experiment out here. Fingers crossed that this experiment goes well. But if you are new to the channel, don't know how many of you guys are out there watching this live stream right now, welcome. Stick around, set your timers, give me 5 minutes of your day today. Let's see if I can't keep you guys entertained or at least give you guys a better picture at what these teams look like. Take a look at these offensive rebounds here. Third in all of college basketball. Total rebounds per game offensively. It's not 41 offensive rebounds. This is an interesting statistic to break down when it comes to this number. I'll have to talk to my guy who actually put this together, which, by the way, we got a guy to help us put these stats together. Probably should have had that conversation with him. Heading into this. Anyways, let's take a better look here at a head-to-head comparison. I think that'll be the best way to really break down these two rosters. And we've got a lot of time before this game tips off. We've still got 30 minutes before we get there. So I don't want to put the cart in front of the horse or do anything crazy like that. Don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But let's take a look at these two teams overall. I'm going to just step out of the way entirely while you guys take this in. Again, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, guys, you can see the spread here. Auburn, 2.5-point underdogs. That's literally the difference right here. It's less than 2.5 points as far as points per game. Slight edge goes to the Florida Gators. You can see that as indicated by the arrows here. Okay. 3-pointers made. The slight edge again. The Florida Gators. What's going on, Christina? She says, woo basketball. What's up, gorgeous? How you doing? Field goal percentage, they're dead even, guys. This is going to be a close game. I don't think we're going to have a blowout on either side here. I think this should be a high-scoring game. I think this one should go over the 70 points or whatever. What is that, 159? So they're saying about 80 points per team. The over-under right there, man. I kind of want to say over, but it would just be barely, man. That's going to be very close. Mr. Green, what's going on, homie? Mr. Green says Super Mario doing hoops. Outstanding. Let's effing go. What's going on, Mr. Green? Thanks for checking in, my friend. Good to have you in here. Alexis Joseph, hello. What's going on, Alexis? Cheers to you. Germ in the house. 2 SEC teams. Boo. Can we have them lose? Unfortunately, Germ, they're all going to be SEC teams. All of them. That's right, sir. All of these teams are out here. It's a really, really cool dynamic that we've got across the college basketball landscape. Hello, Val. Thanks for checking in, Val. Nice. Good to have you guys in here. Look at all these familiar names from last season. Love you guys. Cheers to y'all, man. Alexis, Germ, Val, good to have you. Christina, Robert, cheers to you guys. All right, y'all, we are breaking down these two college basketball teams, and this is going to be close. You have not missed much, Viper. You have not missed much. Thank you for checking in, my friend. Welcome back to you as well. So the one area where Auburn has the slight edge is in assists per game, but it is really a slight edge. It's not even a full point. It's barely half a point of a difference right there. Total rebounds, as I mentioned earlier, Gators get it more often than the Auburn Tigers do. Let's take a look a little closer at these starting lineups here. Let's go back to the home team here, and we'll take a look at the starting lineup. Take a look here at the starting lineup for these Auburn Tigers, y'all. Auburn Tigers starting lineup. You're going to have Dylan Cardwell. We're going to have Janai Broom, Chad Baker Masara, who's actually this dude right here, Dominican brother right there. Yeah, that's right. From Santo Domingo, República Dominicana. Chad Baker Masara, shout out to him. Miles Kelly's going to be your shooting guard. And then at point guard today, you're going to have Denver Jones. So center, power forward, small forward, shooting guard, point guard. This is going to be your starting lineup here for the Auburn Tigers. Bruce Pearl going to be the head coach. What's interesting about this head coaching matchup here is that Bruce Pearl, head coach of the Auburn Tigers, was once the head coach of a team that Todd Golden, the head coach of the Florida Gators, here's him right here, Todd Golden, head coach of the Florida Gators, was once not only a player under Bruce, he was also a coach under him. So he has been mentored by Bruce Pearl. This head coach of the Florida Gators was once mentored by the man that he's going up against right now. They're actually both on screen at the moment, right here, right now. How many nursing questions can I ask? 100 or 50? Probably quite a few so long as Christina's in here. Anyways, I thought this was the photo of the head coach caught me off guard. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to catch you off guard. Anyways, let's go back to the starting lineup here and take a look at some of these players. Now, power forward number 4 is a number that I'm going to want you guys to remember. That man right there, Janai Broom, he's not just another guy who's out there on the court. He is going to be in the NBA. He's going to be there very soon. He is the heart and soul of this Auburn Tigers offense and defense. And when we look at him compared to the other side, which we will hear in just a second, it's pretty clear how good he is at power forward. Let me pull up some more detailed stats here from our boy. Pull this back right now. Okay, Janai Broom this season, guys. 18 points per game, 51% from the court out there. He's averaging 11 rebounds per game, so he's averaging double-doubles the entire way. I mean, he could probably get a triple-double if he really tried. He just doesn't pass the ball much because he's the one who does all the scoring. Now, you're averaging 18, 19 points per game. Today, he's going to have to put up, he's going to have to do some work. And not only is he going to have to do some work, you're going to have to see a lot of the supporting cast step in because the main goal of the Gators is to shut down this man. If they can shut down Janai Broom, then the Gators might actually have a chance. He's going to have to show up, and if he doesn't show up, the rest of this team is going to have to pick up the slack, starting with our boy Chad Baker Masara over here. And not just him. Miles Kelly is someone else who is an absolute baller, guys. Miles Kelly, I could see him getting into the league as well. I really like Denver Jones. He's an aggressive point guard there as well. This starting lineup has teeth. This starting lineup has some edge. It's not just about the starters, though, guys, because the bench is also coming in deep here as well. You can see these bench players, and as they come out onto the court today, we will talk more about them. But the main player that I want you guys to focus on, the main player that I'm probably going to say today quite a bit, is this man right here, power forward number 4, Janai Broom. I'll probably call his name out a lot. We'll probably call these power forward, small forward, shooting guard. We'll get into that here in just a moment. These are the bench players behind that. Your 6th man and Chris Moore. You've got, I'm going to butcher his name, but JB Peggies. I think that's right. Anyways, Jakey Howard, Chaney Johnson, and Tahad Pettiford, another man who you'll probably see out here in the rotation. You'll actually see these guys in rotation quite a bit if you're watching along with the watch party. If you guys are just listening audibly to the content that I'm putting out there for you guys, I hope you guys are digging it so far. Okay, so that's Auburn in a quick little nutshell here, and we will do the head-to-head comparison, but I just wanted to introduce the, quote, home team here first. Now, I know that's backwards to tradition. You always introduce the away team first, but something about the Florida Gators I like, and I wanted to save, in my opinion, the best for last. I think the Gators should win this game. I think they will win this game. By how much, I do not know. But this is the starting lineup on the other side for Florida. So, Florida side, you've got Ruben Chinyelu at center. At power forward, you've got Alex Condon. One of the names that I'm going to want you to try to remember there. We've also got Will Richard at small forward. At shooting guard, Elijah Martin. And then at point guard, Walter Clayton Jr. This man right here, guys, Walter Clayton Jr., this is the star for this team. We're going to be calling out his name quite a bit out there, and we'll talk about Walter Clayton in just, not to be confused with Walter Payton, Walter Clayton Jr., for those of you guys who follow me on football. Anyways, so scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now are the top prospects to go into the NBA draft. Cooper Flagg, we will cover Cooper Flagg later in the Duke game. He will probably be the #1 overall player, and he's in the conversation for best freshman to have ever played in the NCAA championship. Yeah, around there in like the conversation with Kevin Durant and like Anthony Davis and those guys. But that's for later. I did just mention Walter Clayton, and we did talk about Janai Broome as well. These are guys who will be going into the NBA. So you're watching something special here right now, guys, especially if you're ballers out there. If you guys like basketball, this is probably the best thing that could happen for college basketball, if I'm being honest, right? Because everybody wants the Cinderella story. Everybody wants the Cinderella story. This time, there is no Cinderella story. It is the first time since 2008 that 4 #1 seeds find their way into the Final Four. And funny enough, coincidentally enough, the last time that happened, the Final Four was in San Antonio, Texas. And this time it is in San Antonio, Texas. So I just thought that was an interesting fun fact over here. Anyways, okay, Ruben Chinyelu, Alex Condon, Will Richard, Elijah Martin, and Walter Clayton Jr. Starting lineup here for the Florida Gators. Head coach Todd Golden, and as I mentioned before, was under Bruce Pearls. Anyways, let's take a look at the defense, or the bench players coming in here. A little different from football, right? Because you introduced your offensive starters and then your defensive starters. This definitely a little different. Starters are going to be right down here. Your bench rolls deep out here. This is a good name coming off the bench right now. Thomas Hoch. I mean, it's like Van Gogh, but I don't want to call him Thomas Ho. So Hoch. I mean, you got to put that in there. Anyways, Denzel Aberdeen, Micah Handlogton, Sam Alexis, and Urban Klavzar. Those are going to be your guys right here. We're going to talk about those guys later as well, not in too much depth, but we will be talking about them here at some point today. Long game ahead, and we are looks like about 20 minutes away from tip-off. So tip-off coming in shortly, guys. Let's break down these head-to-head comparisons a little more detailed, shall we? This time I'd like to go position by position. 5 positions out there on the court. You've got center, you've got power forward, you've got small forward, you've got shooting guard, you've got your point guard. For those of you who are not basketball fans and you're just fans of Football Nation, thanks for watching. For those of you who already know that, sorry for breaking down the basics. But 5 basic positions in basketball, so let's break them down one at a time. Starting with the centers. Your centers, normally your big guys, your big man out there. Today, for the Florida Gators, that's going to be Ruben Chinyelu. On the other side, it's going to be Dylan Cardwell. Not to be confused with his brother. So, yes, 2 Cardwell brothers out there. Something to keep in mind. Make sure I pull up my additional notes here. How's everybody doing? You guys doing all right? All right. 35 votes today. We got 35 votes on this one. Let's see how today goes. Okay. While I pull up these stats, and I know that you can't actually see the stats behind me, so I'm sorry for just standing in the way here. I'm just pulling up some additional notes, and I promise I will get out of the way. Just want to make sure that I've got all of my facts broken down properly. Okay. We'll start by taking a look at the away team. So, the stats that we've got broken up right here, right now, we've got minutes per game, points per game, assists per game, rebounds per game, steals per game, blocks per game, field goal percentage, and three-point percentage. Obviously, your centers don't shoot three-pointers. You don't normally see those 7-footers shooting three-pointers unless their name is Nikola Jokic or Victor Wembanyama. But, yeah, you don't see that here. He hasn't even attempted a three this season. Doesn't have to. He's also not the main focus of the team, so I'm not going to sit and focus on Chinyelu too much on this one, but he is 6'10", 255 pounds. He is out of Nigeria, a sophomore in Florida. So averaging 6 points per game. That's okay. A little bit of production. I love Bruce Pearl's former Iowa Hawkeye assistant, John Nelson. He is referring to head coach Todd Golden. Thanks for checking in, John Nelson. I appreciate you contributing to the conversation, sir. So you could see a slight advantage here in a few categories, but not in too many, right? Those are the stats. Those are the numbers for Chinyelu. Let's take a look on the other side here for Dylan Cardwell. Now, Dylan on the other side, averaging 4.9 points per game. You could see that. So slight advantage to Chinyelu. Assists per game, he is more of a facilitator. Dylan Cardwell able to pass the basketball a little better than the big man under center over here. Both of these guys, it's an even matchup, guys. 6'11", just under 7 feet tall. And I'm 6'1". These guys would dwarf me, dude. I'm 6'1". These guys, but I'd be, what's up, man? Anyways, minutes per game, they're pretty close, right? About an extra minute right here for Dylan Cardwell. He has attempted 2 3-pointers and made one of them, which is interesting. I don't know if they were necessarily 3-point attempts or tried to beat the buzzer. Didn't quite go that far back, but these are the actual numbers and statistics. What I like the most out of this is the defensive, and I hate this word, but prowess of Dylan Cardwell. Look at this. Steals per game, twice as many as Chinyelu, and then blocks per game, almost a block and a half per game, averaging over a block per game. Would like to see some of that because it fires you up, right? Offense, defense. Anyways, those are the centers. Those are your bigger guys. A step down from that as far as size is concerned, we look at the power forward position. Power forward for this team, starters at least, Alex Condon on one side, Janai Broom. Guys, this dude right here. First of all, take a look at the minutes that he's playing. He's playing 30 minutes per game. He's playing 30 minutes per game. That's more than anybody else on either of these two rosters, by the way. Points per game, he's averaging almost 19 points per game. That's a big difference over here over Alex Condon. Not to say anything against Alex Condon. They're different players. They've got different roles that they play in this game. And let me see what time it is before I lose track. It's 4:53. We've got about 10 minutes, 15 minutes here until tip-off. So we are in the pocket. We're in the pocket. Let's do this. I think I saw a comment check in right here as well. Big Bird saying, let's go. What up, Big Bird? How you doing? Thanks for checking in, Big Bird. Robert, Germ, Viper, Alexis, I see you guys. I see y'all out there. Thank y'all for watching this live stream with me. College basketball. It's not the championship game, but we're going to do this one anyways. I think it should be a good one. So, Janai Broom. We're looking at his numbers right now. Assists per game, he's got the advantage there. He plays more minutes, more points per game, more assists per game over Alex Condon. And again, I hate to do this comparison because for a power forward in and of itself, like, he's pretty good. If you remove Janai Broom from the equation, 50% field goal, that's not bad. 3-pointers, you're averaging 33, 34% shooting threes as a power forward. Like, you got to give him some credit where it's at. He's got steals, he's got blocks, but when you compare him head-to-head to Broom, dude, this guy's, Janai Broom's just a baller, and we're going to see that. Now, that being said, for those of you who don't know about what's going on, there was a pretty ugly image. I'm sure you can find it out there. He had a pretty nasty hyperextension that happened just a game ago. And the big question coming into this was, is he going to be healthy for this game? Because he ended up coming back into – Janai Broom ended up coming back into that game. By the way, he's a lefty, so he hurt the right arm And so coming back into the fold right here, is he 100%? Your workhorse, your number one player coming into this at 50%, it's already looking like he's got some issues. But anyways, I can't believe I need to cheer for Duke later today for bracket purposes. Germ, I'll be cheering for Duke as well. Sorry, Houston. I know Houston, that Phi Slamma Jamma was something else, but that was even before my time. How many of you guys remember Phi Slamma Jamma? Does that even ring a bell to any of y'all? Is that the first time you've ever heard that? Christina saying however many you've got. All right, guys. Again, the numbers here for Johni Broome. Just insane numbers. And I think he'll be the focal point of this team. He hyperextended the elbow on the off arm, not the shooting arm. He hyperextended that elbow. And then he had a thumb injury on the shooting hand. So now he's all beat up. He's had 4 or 5 days to lick his wounds. But is that enough? Is that enough? How many bumps can he take throughout this game and still stay in it? He's got to get through this game. They got to get to one more. Auburn's never been to a championship game. Florida did it back-to-back seasons. Anyways, players are starting to take the court right now, so we are going to have tip-off in about 10 minutes. All right, guys, we talked about our center, right? We talked about our power forwards here. Johni Broome, guys, remember that name, I'm telling you. Let's take a look at these shooting guards. Ginobili! Sorry, Manu Ginobili fan. It's appropriate because we are in San Antonio. The Final Four is here in San Antonio. It is right down the road from us, man. I should be down there right now, but I'm covering this game, and that's okay. That's cool. I like what we're doing here. All right, guys. Minutes per game. Elijah Martin is another person who plays quite a bit. He sees the court quite a bit. Look at that number 15. Just keep an eye out for it. Florida Gators going to be playing with Elijah Martin quite a bit today. Now, he's not their main point scorer, but it is a respectable 14.5 points, closer to 15 points. You can take that double-double. Assists per game, not quite there. Rebounds per game, four rebounds per game. They're crashing the boards a little harder, just a little harder than the other side. And that's really what's going to be the difference maker in this one. Because when you look at how close these two teams are, it's 2 points of a difference on average per game. It will come down to who protects the basketball. It's going to come down to coaching. It's going to come down to, it's not going to be hero ball. And that's what I think Auburn is so used to doing that hero ball with Johni Broome. I just don't know. Honestly, if they're that dirty, they should be hand washed. Whoa, what did I miss right now? Should I put ace bandages in the dryer? Little conversation happening over here on the sidelines. Love it. You guys keep that conversation flowing. Okay, now we're getting into the players that are more of our shooters, right? The centers are going to be your guys who get your rebounds. They're going to be the guys who are under the rim. They're going to be the guys who protect the basket. The power forwards also push the envelope. They're your enforcers out there. Now we're looking at the guards, right? You got your shooting guards. And your shooting guards are the guys who are going to be out there posted up on the corner at the far end of the arc, putting up those 3 balls. And these guys can't shoot. Elijah Martin, 35%, 38% over here by Miles Kelly. And Miles Kelly also knows how to drive. He kind of reminds me of he's a pretty complete point guard when you really look at this one. Now, if I'm being honest, I personally think that Elijah Martin is probably the better of these 2 point guards. But you can look at the numbers, and the numbers will say one thing, and we've done this so many times with football, guys. The numbers, they do lie. Or maybe they don't lie, but they don't tell the future. What you see here, just because these are the historical numbers, that does not mean that this is what is going to happen today. Gators are projected to win this one. It is a marginal gap between the two. Danny Williams, 1 assist per game? Question mark? That's what it looks like to me. Looks like that's what it says to me. We can verify that, though. Danny, since we want to know for sure. Yeah, 1.1 assists per game. That's exactly what it says here on ESPN. That's exactly what it says here on ESPN, sir. Shout out to Santino for putting these slides together for me. What up, Tino? I hope you're out there watching this. Okay, but yes, Danny, to answer your question, yeah, just averaging 1 assist per game from your shooting guard out here. I guess not like Ginobili, because Ginobili was definitely a facilitator. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that that's not a huge difference right here. And the fact that you get all of these points out of Johni Broome. Johni Broome has just been that guy, man, all season long. Miles Kelly, probably one of the better backups for him to help support. You also notice Denver Jones getting in there, but Walter Clayton Jr., this is the guy to watch out for as far as for the Florida Gators. So we talked about Johni Broome. He's the #1 player for Auburn. On the other side, the #1 player is Walter Clayton Jr., and we could talk about him over here. Minutes per game, I guess he has just slightly more minutes than Johni Broome does, but then again, when you're a point guard, you're expected to, since you are typically the floor general, you're the one who's moving the basketball through the midcourt and, you know, back and forth, right? So, minutes per game, 32, almost 33 minutes per game versus 28 minutes per game. Whatever that means to you, it just means that he sees the court a lot. Points per game, 18 points per game. That's how you can compare that to Johni Broome, but they're different positions, and they won't be guarding each other, which is why basketball is so hard to cover sometimes, because you know that in football you've got your matchups, and you do have defensive matchups in basketball, but they rotate because you rotate the players out so frequently with all these timeouts and the way that the game just flows. It's kind of just interesting. And hello, Danny. Thanks for checking in, sir. Appreciate your question earlier and helping me answer some of those. Now, a point guard who can get almost 4 rebounds per game, that's pretty solid. Now, these guys pass the basketball a little bit more frequently. Obviously, your point guards are known for passing the basketball as well as getting those buckets inside the paint. And maybe even if they've got a step-back jumper, the point guard position is probably the most fun position to watch unless you're into big dunks and that kind of stuff. Anyways, and then, of course, we got to talk about your small forwards here, Will Richard and Mr. Massara, Mr. Baker Massara, my Dominican brother, Dominican Dingo over there, and then Will Richard over here. These are going to be your small forwards. These guys also pretty aggressive out there, man. This is your LeBron James out there. Well, I guess LeBron James came into the league as a small forward, ended up becoming a power forward. The older he got, started losing some of that burst. I don't know, where does LeBron James even play? Well, I know he plays for the Lakers, but positionally these days, he kind of just does everything, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Will Richard, Chad Baker Massara, I'm ready for this game to start, guys. I'm going to leave these up here for y'all to take a look at that. Just a quick little gander over here at these statistics as well. We are just 5 minutes away from tip-off. I'm ready for this game to start, y'all. I am ready for this game to start. So, Gators, Auburn. It's going to be a game. We got the Gators versus the Tigers today. Western Conference standings across the NBA. That is scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Oklahoma City Thunder at the top of the table there in the Western Conference of the NBA. The Houston Rockets, after many, many years of skulking around at the bottom, are inside the top 3 there. Los Angeles Lakers, we were just talking about LeBron James there. Of course, Luka Doncic has done quite a bit. Denver Nuggets. He's a point forward. Yelling forward, says Germ. Yeah, something like that. Of course, y'all know the Golden State Warriors. Minnesota Timberwolves on that list as far as the top 8 right there. LA Clippers on the list, and Memphis Grizzlies rounding out the top 8. Players starting to take the court. This is in the Alamodome. Guys, I could drive and be in the Alamodome in 10 minutes. Parking would be tough. We can get there in about 10 minutes. Dubs took out Denver and Lakers last couple nights. Hey, man. It is what it is. But you know what's crazy? And I heard someone say this earlier. They were talking about Flag and talking about how good Cooper Flag is and saying that, isn't it weird to think that there are like 6 teams in the NBA right now who are benching their starters and tanking the rest of their season just for a shot at Cooper Flag? I think the Spurs might be one of them. Could you imagine Cooper Flag and Wemby on the same team? What? Yeah, right. Would be wild. Would be wild, and then something to root for here in San Antonio once again. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Condon now stepping onto the court here. Here we go. Okay, players now starting to take the court here, guys. Ruben Chinyelu coming out onto the court right now. At guard, 6'3" senior, Walter Clayton Jr. We talked about him too, guys. This is the man, number 1 out here. Someone we're going to have to watch out for today. All right, number 5 taking the court right now. Will Richard, we talked about him as well, our small forward for today. And then, of course, our last Gator taking the court right here, right now, is Mr. Elijah Martin. Okay, so those are going to be your starting 5 right there, guys. Once again, let's show y'all your starting 5. This is what we're looking at right now for the Florida Gators. Florida Gators, Ruben Chinyelu, Alex Condon, Will Richard, Elijah Martin, and Walter Clayton. Head coach for this matchup is going to be Todd Golden. So, you guys can see it right there for yourselves. For those of you who don't know much about college basketball, that's okay. We all start somewhere, don't we? We all start somewhere. Live, coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. If this is your first time watching this live stream, be sure to hit that like button, but only if you actually like what I'm doing here. Don't do it because I'm yelling at you to do it. If you guys are hanging out with me, I've had your attention for a few minutes, be sure to just help a brother out. All right, guys, let's see how many we got in here. We got about 80 people in here watching right now. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Okay, they are now introducing the Auburn players, so let's go ahead and do the same for those of you who were just now checking in right now. Dylan Cardwell at center. Janai Broom is the first man to take the court right now. The main star attraction here for this Auburn Tigers team, guys. Next man coming out right now is Chad Baker Masada. And that should be spelled with a Z, not an S, but yes, from Santo Domingo, República Dominicana. My boy right there. Anyways, Dylan Cardwell now taking the court right now, number 44. Dylan Cardwell now taking the court right now. All right, number 2, point guard Denver Jones. Your point guard, 6'4", 205 pounds. Out of New Market, Alabama. He is a senior. And then, of course, number 13, Miles Kelly. Coming in right now. Miles Kelly, the guard, 6'6". He's 190 pounds. The senior out of Georgia, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Those are going to be your guys. Those are your people. Todd Golden, the head coach. He is, they're showing the head coach on the other side. Excuse me. Bruce Pearl, the head coach of this unit here. Bruce Pearl, look at the way he's shouting. I don't know. That's not the most flattering picture that I picked of him. Anyways, the bench for this unit is as follows right here, guys. Chris Moore, JP, Jakey, and the squad right behind. What's going on, Dusty Attic? Thank you for checking in. He says, hello, Football Nation. Hello, Dusty Attic. Great to have you in here, my friend. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream with me. I am your host. My name is Mario Manuel. I understand that this channel is called Football Nation, and I'm covering college basketball. There's a method to the madness. We will be launching a new channel here soon, and I guess for lack of a better term, I'm trying to get as many snaps in as I can. I'm trying to get as many snaps in as I can at basketball, so that way when we get into the NBA playoffs, which are coming up here very quickly, we'll be a little more poised and a little more prepared, and the more snaps we get, the more whistles we get here the better we'll be at calling these games for anybody who wants to catch this style of content or anybody who just wants to hang out with us. I mean, Dusty Attic is out here. Mr. Green is out here. Germ's out here. Danny's out here. What's up, guys? I got Robert still in here. Christina's out here. If you want a shout out, feel free to leave a comment, guys. I will read your names out loud. I'm not that YouTuber or that streamer who's going to force you to leave a donation in order for me to see your name. Just say what's up, man. I'll say what's up back. We're a small community. We are a growing community. And, man, I cannot wait for the football season to come back around. I hope you guys have been following what's going on in the football world. We've got some other content. If you haven't watched the other videos that I've been releasing out here on this channel, I encourage you to do so. And thank you, Dusty Attic. The Dusty Attic, Upstate SC, South Carolina. Good to have you in here. Oh, by the way, we did get a trivia quiz put together for today. So I've got 2 trivia quizzes for you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are excited for those. I know that I sure am. A lot to cover, guys. A lot to talk about. This game should be tipping off here momentarily. Eliza checking in right now. Can't discount that old Brucey. Can't discount what old Brucey has done for the Auburn team as a whole, but I don't think that they get the W today. Go Gators. Thank you for that beautiful comment, Eliza. Appreciate that. Now, to Eliza's point, this will be 4 head coaches who have never won an NCAA championship tournament, all here in the Final Four. So no matter what happens, it'll be a first for one of those guys. Here we go, guys. We are set up here for tip-off. Lined up right here, right now, we've got Dylan Cardwell ready to tip off here. And this will go in favor of Auburn, who has possession to start this one. So the Auburn Tigers get the tip off now, and we've got Devin Jones passing that basketball around, finding some space. And good defense here from Florida as Janai Broom backs down the defender here. Janai Broom backing up, getting towards the post. Shot clock down to 7. A little spin move, turns around, shoots, and scores. First bucket there, Auburn Tigers. Janai Broom gets the bucket. Here we go. So the first bucket is in, and now we're going the other way. So Alex Condon with the basketball as he passes this one off. That'll be a 3-point shot made for the Gators right there. That is Walter Clayton Jr. on the bucket, pulling off that 3-point shot. Wide open there, too, after that pick and roll. Coming back the other way, Auburn with possession now. A little pass up the middle, driving. Will find a man on the inside, up and down as that bucket is dropped there. Dylan Cardwell with the slam for Auburn. Not a whole lot of defense from either side right now. First 3 buckets, first 3 shot attempts, all good. Here we go, coming back the other way. Florida with possession. A drive, kicks this one to the top. Coming in right now is Alex Condon trying to find it over Boone. An ugly shot. Boone with the rebound. Coming back the other way. Auburn with the ball. So Auburn, Chad Baker-Mazara with possession, shoots this one in and out. It will be almost recovered there by Auburn, but it does find its way out. All right, guys, that is going to be the first missed shot here. Let's see if I can pull up. Let's see if I can find this on ESPN. Okay. There is a shot, excuse me, guys. A shot and a miss here by Florida. Coming back the other way, Auburn with 18 minutes left to go. Pulls up and shoots and misses. The score is 4-3. Florida with possession. Florida with 3, Auburn with 4. Here's a nice little bounce pass here. Back to the middle. Alex going up right there. Alex Condon. Condon unable to finish there, but he does get a foul and a couple of shots at the line here. So now Alex going to the line. Alex Condon going to the line. Little backdoor pass. I'm trying to pull up something here. Okay, Alex Condon is at the stripe right now. Alex Condon at the stripe. The score is 3-4. Florida missed free throw right here. The score will remain 3-4. Score will remain 3-4. Oh, this is going to be perfect, guys. Sweet. Okay. We got about 17:43. There's the shot. The bucket is good. The score is now 4-4. Oh, I see what's going on here. Let's refresh this page. Here we go, guys. Coming back, Auburn shooting a three. That is off the back of the rim. Janai Broom goes up on the offensive rebound. As soon as I started saying that they were struggling on the offensive rebounds, there he goes and puts one up. There's something that I need to do coming back the other way. Alex Condon off the dribble passes this one off to his point guard. The step-back shot right there is good. Bucket made right there by Elijah Martin on the two-point step-back. 17 minutes left to go. We're all tied up 6-6. So Elijah Martin on that shot right here. Coming back the other way right now is Denver Jones. That one's poked out of his hands. And a foul. Almost said a flag. Definitely not a flag. Here's what I got to do. So over here, what you see on the right-hand side of your screen, we are going to pull up this right here. Oh, let's not do that, actually. Let's do it like this. This will work even better. Okay, coming in and up. Ooh, a good athletic move right there. Lays this one in. Auburn coming back with the bucket there. So, Baker Mazzara with the bucket. Coming back the other way, Alex Condon finds trouble inside the paint there. In trouble, losing his balance, has to spin around, hands that off to his guard, shoots that one up and in. Ruben Chinyelu, the center, actually, on that bucket here. The score is 8-8. 16 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the first. Score is 8-8. And there's good ball movement here right now by Auburn. Dumps this one off in the middle. There is a foul on that one as Janai Broom takes a bump and gets a shot at the free throw. Gets a chance to shoot a couple of free throws here. Okay, apologize for my lollygagging. Okay, this is what we need. Beautiful. This is what we're going to do for you guys. Nice. Okay. Let's get this. Let's get this up here. The first free throw is good, ladies and gentlemen. First free throw is good. We're going to bring this in just a little bit. As you can see, we're just making some quick in-game adjustments for you guys. There's the second free throw. That free throw is good. The score is now 10-8. As Auburn takes a 2-point lead. Okay, here we go, guys. Coming back the other way. And that's poked and tipped out of the hands of Florida, but it remains Florida ball. The score is 10-8. Okay, let's get this updated now. I need to update my scoreboard settings. See if I can't refresh that. We go on the drive, pulls up and shoots the three. The three is good right there. That's a good shot. And the score is now 11-10. Coming back the other way with the three of their own, and the shot is good. And the score is now 13-11. Back-to-back three-point shots right there. Walter Clayton and then Baker Mazzara on back-to-back three-point shots. Here's Walter Clayton going up. No foul on the layup, coming back the other way as it's recovered by Auburn. The drive to the paint, that'll be blocked by Alex Condon. Coming back the other way. A big shot here, another three-pointer, it's good. Florida takes the lead. The score is 14-13. Timeout will be called there. No, it won't be. Clock is still ticking. This time Elijah Martin on that three ball sinks it here. Elijah Martin. Good effort there. Coming back the other way, Auburn takes a bump, kicks that out. Janai, boom, shoots, no good. It is an offensive rebound for Auburn. A shot from the outside, bang! That's a good shot right there as Chad Baker-Mazara hits. The score is now 16-14. The score is now 16-14. There's a long three ball off the front of the rim. No good there for Florida. A foul. Off-ball foul as Thomas Hawk, not quite sure how to pronounce that, but Thomas Hawk draws the foul. Chaney Johnson going to be penalized for that one. Okay, guys. Take a break. Official TV timeout. So, if we're going to do this, we got to do this the right way, and we got to set this up in a way that makes sense for us. So, since we're going to be tinkering with this, what's going on, Lucinda? Cheers to you. To the 144 people watching this live stream, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Okay, so now I need to fix this underlay here. This needs to be, first of all, the score is above my head. We finally got the scoreboard taken care of. Oh, I see what happened here. Okay, bet. Okay, now I see where the scoreboard is. And now I need to share with you guys because this isn't going to change. Let's go ahead and minimize that. What you guys probably want to see. Let's refresh this page. We probably need to see some of these key players. That'll probably make the most sense. So let's pull this out. Without, like, shrinking this to a point where you guys cannot see what's going on, I got to find the right fit for everyone. See, that's not going to work. That looks like trash. Oh, that's not so bad. These are top players right now. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's not perfect. What do you think? Tinker away, says the Dusty Attic. I mean, I kind of like that there. I don't like this, but now I'm just being nitpicky. We are in the middle of a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. When we get back from this commercial break, we just had a foul on the court. And we are going to see some substitutions here. Let's see if we can just go to the live. Ah, yeah, that'll be good. Okay. There's one that has everyone on. Bet. Look, check this out, guys. Okay, this will be sweet. Let's go. Let's do it like how we do it for NFL. Right? We'll shrink this down. Actually, we'll blow it up a little bit. We're getting some substitutions right now. We're gonna do this like we do for football. Except this right now, shoot. Better. For those of you guys who care about these numbers. But now you can see all of this data. Okay, here we go, guys. Coming back in, Florida with possession, Florida with the ball. And here we go. We've got some dribbling now as we get a little back down here. Kicks this one back out. Walter Clayton with the ball, passing this one out. A layup, a high arcing layup, a foul on the shot right here. As it looks like Elijah Martin will get hit on that one. Shoots two. Goes to the stripe right now. 14 minutes and 16 seconds left to go here in the first half of this NCAA Final Four game. Florida, one foul, two shots. Three fouls left, or 3 fouls up there for Auburn. Another trip to the line right now. Elijah Martin going to shoot two. Elijah Martin's first free throw is good. The score is 15-16. Score is now 15-16. We might see a little bit of a delay on this above my head, but it shouldn't be too bad. We can scroll down just a little bit there as well. You can see everyone who's on the court over here on the right-hand side, and you can see the free throw percentage for these two teams. The second free throw is good as well, so Elijah Martin hits both of those. Elijah Martin will hit both of those guys. You can see points and statistics and numbers over there on the right-hand side. Coming back the other way, it looks like Pettiford has possession, lays this one off to Dylan Cardwell, who slams that one down. The bucket is good. The score is 18-16. Cardwell having himself a bit of a day right now. 4 points already. Loose ball right here. Florida coming back the other way. That will get swatted out of bounds. And so Cardwell just finds his way in the middle, and it's so fun to see Pettiford turn around, and he puts on the binoculars, goes like this. So I think we got the tinkering done. Hey, Santino's in the house. What up, Tino? There you go, the man who made those slides for you guys, the one that I was talking about earlier. That's our boy. That's our boy. All right, guys, 13:55 left to go in the first half of this game right here. Of course, this isn't like the NBA. This isn't the best of 7. This is single elimination right now. Right now, Florida has possession. They also have a 2-point deficit right now, looking to inbound that basketball, having trouble. And now they are double covering a man here, leaving someone else open, pulls up and shoots. That'll be off the front of the rim. So, kicks this one back out. And the basketball now in the hands of, looks like, well, losing track of players right now. Driving this one in, lays this one up off the glass. Thomas Hawk making a 2-point layup as he dives in and pushes that one in. So, Hawk. I hate the way it's spelled, but hey. All right. So Auburn now backing a man down, pulls up and shoots. That one will be good right there. Bucket made by Chaney Johnson. Chaney Johnson makes a tough shot. Coming back the other way. So now we've got Walter Clayton who pulls up and shoots. That'll be an ugly shot for Walter Clayton. It will be recovered by Auburn. Auburn coming back the other way. Tahad Pettiford with the handles right here. Pettiford passes this one off. Back to Dylan Cardwell. This is going to be a big shot right here off the front of the rim and goes out of bounds right now. It will remain Auburn basketball. So Dylan Cardwell having himself a game right now. Dylan Cardwell kind of doing his thing. Forget the Gators says, let's get it then. Let's get it then. What up, dude? How you doing? Let's get it. What up, Mad Steve? What up, Germ? What up to everybody in the house? I see y'all out there. Let's go, squad. Guppy, I see you out there too. Let's pop out this chat one more time. All right, y'all. Here we go. We've got some good ball movement out here. Auburn doing their thing. Here we go. We've got Baker Massaro with the basketball in hand. Play clock down to about 8. And this time, Broom backing down a man. Broom working his way into the paint off the left hand. That's his good hand. That's going to be no good as that rolls off the iron there. What up, Lucinda? What up, Mad Steve? Here we go, guys. A nice little pass inside, but it could not be corralled properly here. Florida dribbling it down right now. Florida with the basketball. Walter Clayton passes this one out. This time, we've got Alex Condon. Condon passes this one off one more time. So now play clock is starting to run out. We're down to about 5 seconds. Alex Condon gets stuffed by Broom. Broom with the stuff right there. Here we go. Coming back the other way. Auburn with a 2-point lead. That's the first block of the day for Auburn. And a good little pick right here. Trying the ball movement wide open in the corner here. There's the shot. No good. A second chance effort also no good. Devin Jones missed the first shot, and then it looks like who missed that second shot right there? Is that Chaney Johnson? Chaney Johnson with the offensive rebound, unable to put that one in, but it looks like there was a foul on there, so Chaney Johnson will go to the stripe. This does take us back to another commercial break. Okay, so how's everybody doing out here? We're still live. We're still good. I'm still good. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for watching Football Nation. We are in the middle of a commercial break. I've had some stats and numbers and information scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. If this is your first time watching this live stream, Appreciate you guys checking in. I know we are a football channel covering college basketball, but for those of you who are watching right now, if I've had you entertained for 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes throughout this, I would really appreciate you guys letting me know that you're out there by hitting that thumbs up button and leaving a comment here as well. So 71% of you guys who have voted have said that Florida is going to win this game. Let's start a poll. Florida to win this game. That's what you guys think. Okay. Who will have the lead at half? Who will have the lead at half, guys? What do y'all think? Let's go Gators, says Holy Power 41. What up? I see you, Big Flex. Who will have the lead at half? Will it be the Gators or will it be the Tigers? Gators, says Mad Steve. Florida wins and the under hits, says Jerry Garcia. Lucinda checking in saying, I need Auburn for the win. Mad Steve saying, afternoon, Lucinda. Good afternoon to all of you, boys and girls, men and women. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all for being here today. But you guys aren't here for me to thank you. You guys are here to catch some basketball. And maybe a couple of yucks along the way, as we like to screw around on this channel from time to time. Anyways, let's do another quick head-to-head look, guys. Once again, so we'll do the full-on comparison, the full head-to-head comparison, but I'll let you guys take a look at these numbers. Right now, the Auburn Tigers have a 2-point lead. We are in the middle of a commercial break. 11 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Tigers look like they still have 5 timeouts. Gators also have 5 timeouts right now. So far in this game, field goal percentage, Auburn is shooting 50% from the floor. Florida is 46% from the floor. Florida is 50% from their three-point shooting and 75% from the free throw line. 25% from behind the arc for the Auburn Tigers. Not good. And then, of course, they are 100% from the free throw line, but they haven't taken too many trips to the line. Coming back from this commercial break, guys, do not forget Auburn is 2.5-point underdogs. 2.5-point underdogs, y'all. And again, man, so far in this game, it looks like our biggest scorers right now, we've got Elijah Martin and Chad Baker-Massara out here as your number 1 guys. So Elijah Martin as one of them. He's got 7 points today. He averages 14 points per game. He's doing pretty well. We got a man at the stripe, guys. We went to a commercial break after the foul. Chaney Johnson getting ready to shoot a couple of free throws right here. First shot for Chaney Johnson is good. Is that one his nothing but net? Finds the bottom of the net right there. And Duke is literally the devil, so I guess go Houston, says Germ. Jerry Garcia says Gators will be ahead at the half and they will win. Here's the second shot. That second shot is good, guys. Back-to-back shots for Chaney Johnson will fall. 11:33 left to go in the first half of this Final Four matchup between the Florida Gators and the Auburn Tigers. What up, Isaiah Green? He says, what up, Mario and Mods fam out there? What up, Isaiah? Man, it feels rocky. Good to have you back, sir. There's a wild pitch out there as Alex Condon tries to find a man. Condon off the dribble here, still with possession, feeds the man underneath. That is good. There will be a foul and one as Elijah Martin gets fouled on the way up and he goes to the stripe. That keeps this a 2-point game. So now Elijah Martin will get a chance to make it a 3-point play. Big foul right there. That's a pretty obvious one. So, and one. Here is the extra point for Elijah Martin. That will make it an even 10 for him. So, 10 points for Elijah Martin. He leads this team in scoring right now. Florida Gators down by 1. Auburn with the ball. Coming back the other way, the Auburn Tigers. Tahad Pettiford with the basketball in hand finds Broom. Little movement right there. Baker-Massara coming back with it. Looking around, kicks this one out. This time Denver Jones with possession, kicks this one out again. Play clock starting to wind down. A lot of ball movement, but not anything that opens up. This is going to be a tough possession. Play clock winding down. A little turnover here. Loose ball going up, and lays this one in. Looks like there was a foul right there. They're going to call that a shot clock violation instead, guys. So they will say shot clock violation. Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be. I don't know if he necessarily. I guess they're debating on whether or not he had possession, but they're going to rule that as shot clock violation, and so Florida will get possession here. Inside of 11 minutes, guys. So we've got less than 11 minutes left to go in the first half here. Moving the basketball around well. Florida sizing up a man. Good off-ball movement right now. We've got a man with possession. Aberdeen passes this one out. Coming back. Ooh, a little pump fake. Will wind up and shoot. That is tipped. A shot clock violation going the other way. No. They're going to say a foul right there on Kelly. They're going to say Miles Kelly commits a foul. I don't know that I see it. Maybe. Miles Kelly committing the foul. Let's see if this is going to be reviewed. Will Richard going to be the man who will go to the line if this one stays. This is an official review now, guys. This is now going to be reviewed right here. So here it is. That... I don't know, man. Is that all ball? That might have been all ball. Those of you who were watching this simultaneously with me, first of all, thanks for listening to me as I try to do my best to commentate on this game. They're reviewing this. I think that might have been all ball. The official called the foul, but they're watching this again, and this might be a shot clock violation right now. So this is now being reviewed at the moment. To whoever just subscribed to this channel, if you subscribed based off of my other content, or if you subscribed based off of this video that you're watching live, appreciate you. Okay. The official review right now in the first half of this game. Isaiah Green says, go swap Gators, big home team, alone all day. These men Gator hoopers include Clayton are unstoppable. That was a tough sentence to try and get through, my friend. I think what you're trying to say is that there are a lot of seniors and older guys on this team. Not all of them necessarily, but Will Richard is a senior. Walter Clayton is a senior. These guys will be going into the draft here pretty soon. So Elijah Martin, also a senior. Yes, there are grown men on that team. 10:21 left to go. Gators at the free throw line to put a couple of shots up right here. They're going to call it 3 shots, guys. They're going to call that a 3-point shot. Or the foul was behind the line. The foul will stand. It'll be 3 shots. First one lands. We're tied up at 22-22. So the first shot here for Will Richard is good. Will Richard now has another shot right there. The second one will fall. That is the second point of the day for Will Richard. How about this, guys? The Florida Gators and the Auburn Tigers in a 1-point game. The third free throw will go off the back of the rim. Rebounded here by the Tigers. Dylan Cardwell with another one. Coming back the other way, we've got Denver Jones. Denver Jones will dish that off to Baker Massara. That pass is tipped. And Broom with a left-handed layup off the glass. No foul there. Broom on the ground has to get up and try to get back in transition. Here we go. Gators with the basketball. Gators going to slow it down a little bit. Florida up by 1. The score 23-22. It's stolen by Broom. Broom coming back the other way. And now Broom will dump this one off. Looking like he might be out of gas a little bit. That off arm after that hyperextension that he had. This time Baker Massara kicks this one out. This is going to be a 3-point shot, and that'll be no good as Denver Jones's shot is no good, and it goes back the other way. Looks like we've got Chinyelu who got the rebound here. Okay, Florida with a 3-point shot of their own. This one will be no good as Will Richard misses his shot. And now Auburn wants to slow things down, so Auburn just pumping the brakes right now. All right, guys, I got a trivia quiz for y'all at halftime for those of you who are basketball fans. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Here comes the drive. A lot of contact, no foul, tough shot. That will drop for Denver Jones. Good body strength right there to fight through that. That gives the Tigers the lead again, back-to-back here. All right, y'all. Here we go. Alex Condon dumps this one off. Miles Kelly unable to put that one up. Here we go. Driving back the other way. It goes up and it's good. Okay, guys. So, is that Baker Massara with that one? Here we go. A turnaround jump shot. That one is going to land for Denzel Aberdeen. Denzel Aberdeen for the Florida Gators hits that one to keep this a 1-point game. Let me get myself back on track here. So that's another thing, guys. The points happen so fast in basketball, you got to be paying attention the whole time. In football, you can take a break for a moment, but you can't do that in this sport. Broom with possession will kick this one around. They're staying around that three-point line. Here's a big three-point shot, and that shot will fall right there. Miles Kelly hits a three-pointer for Auburn. Auburn now up by 4, and it's starting to get loud at the Alamodome. All right, Alex Condon. They're looking his way to try and make something happen, and he will commit the turnover as he tries to pass that one. A bad pass. Backdoor cut did not work out right there. That'll be a turnover, and coach is not happy. I need Clayton in, says Sack Chaser. Sack Chaser hoping that Clayton comes in. Well, I hope he does too, because without him, they're struggling. If you're wanting to see, here are the numbers here for Walter Clayton Jr. Let me see if I can bring this out without. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see these numbers over here for Walter Clayton, and of course this might look small, guys, but if you're on a phone, you can put your fingers on the screen and just zoom in. Put your phone in full screen mode, when you do this thing, when you go from here to here and, do that thing. You could definitely do that. You think he get? I hope he's okay. I haven't heard or seen anything. Do I think he'll get 15 points? Did you go with the over, dude? I don't know, man. That's a tough one to give him the over on that. They're going to be locking him down, and the Gators are starting to lose control of this one. That was a bad series for the Florida Gators. They threw that basketball away. It's now in the hands of Auburn. Auburn will come back the other way. But Sack Chaser, I don't know, dude. It's a good question, though. That is a good question. Anyways, I went over on 14.5 because it was a promo. That's how they get you, bro. That's how they get you. Damn. They got you good, dude. Well, I don't know, right? This game is still young. We're midway through the first half. We'll have a little halftime break, and then we'll do the second half of basketball. The over-under for this one was, 159 points, 160 points? Anyways, we'll see what happens in this one. So far in this game, we've got a total of 54 points. 54 points, Dusty Attic saying good luck. 54 total points in the first half so far, with 7.5 left to go. I think we're definitely on track right now. But of course, second half the legs get a little shaky. They start to get a little bit tired. You never know what can happen in the second half of these games. So here's the home team once again, guys. These are all of your starters for the home team. And so far in this game, let's take a look at the stats here for these starters. Dylan Cardwell, guys, your center for today. Let's see where I've got his numbers here. Cardwell, 4 points, 4 rebounds today. Dylan Cardwell, 4 points, 4 rebounds. If we look over here at Janai Broom, 6 points, 2 rebounds. We look over at Chad Baker Massara. He's got 8 points, no rebounds. He's also got an assist to put in that column there. Shooting guard Miles Kelly today, 5 points. He's actually coming off. No, he's staying out there on the court right now. They're getting back from commercial break right now. I'm just reading through some of the stats for these players for those of you who don't have a chance to actually see it. Auburn versus Duke in the final, says Crypto. What up, Crypto? How you doing, homie? All right, guys. Well, we'll get back to this here in just a second. Okay, guys. So far in this one, it's a close match. It's a 4-point game. It's just a 4-point game. Florida, Auburn, 29-25. We are live out of San Antonio, Texas. I hope you who are watching this right now, if this is your first time checking out this channel, I hope you guys come back for some football later in the season. Here we go, guys. Auburn has the basketball in hand right now, moving the basketball around as we speak. Let's scroll down just a little bit, give you guys your stats out there. All right, y'all. Miles Kelly will dump this one off to Broom. Broom through traffic, trying to go off that right hand. He's having a bad day right now. Broom has definitely been shut down. That will go down as a block right there. You're going to count that as a miss, no block. Coming back the other way, it looks like Elijah Martin will dump this one off. Elijah Martin finds a hand logged 10. Hand-locked-in passes this one off. A little spin move. It's stripped right there. Coming back the other way. Auburn with the 4-point lead and another steal dumped off to Broom. Broom fumbles that basketball around a little bit. He finally corrals it. Dumps this one back off. Pettiford now with ball in hand. Pettiford with the basketball coming off the dribble and the drive. Will step back and shoot the three. Pettiford short. This will stay here, guys. There is an offensive, looks like some sort of off-ball foul there, over the back foul. Janai Broom draws the foul. Hanlogton, kind of a hard name to pronounce. Why is Hanlogton? Hanlogton? How do you say that? Someone help a brother out. Handlogton. What kind of a name is that? All right, here we go. Coming back the other way. Actually staying here, Auburn with 16 seconds on the play clock, taking their time off the dribble here. We've got Denver Jones trying to slow things down. A pick. Jones will wind up. No, he will not take that shot. Instead, he throws to the right side. A shot will fly from Pettiford. No good there. Rebounded by Florida. The drive off the back of the glass right there. Here we go. Now we see him show up. So now we get Walter Clayton back into the mix, just for you. Walter Clayton, just for you, sack chaser. So that's another bucket for Clayton. Auburn trying to answer back. It's a 2-point game. That's going to go down as a turnover. This should be, was that tipped? Is that going to be backcourt? Backcourt violation right there, as the officials will whistle them for backcourt, and it is Florida's basketball again. Florida now takes it after the backcourt violation. A bad pass right there. Denver Jones will be will end up taking that turnover. I had Duke versus Michigan State in the final. I'm living in the 90s. I'm always living in the 90s, Germ. Always living in the 90s, bro. Crypto Chaser saying, what's up? What's up, Crypto? Just 7 more, says Sack Chaser. Crypto moving, Sack Chaser. Here we go. Florida inbounds. A 3-point shot off the inbound, off the back of the rim. No good right there. Recovered by Miles Kelly, who gets the rebound. Pettiford, Jones, Kelly, Johnson, and Cardwell on the court right now for Auburn. On the drive right here. Good open. Lane opens wide open, and Tahad Pettiford takes that one on the drive. Little reversal in the layup. Coming back the other way. Florida, loose ball right there. Fighting for it. Florida retains possession. Here we go, off the weak hand. Little messy. Florida still trying to stay relevant. They trail by 4. The score 31-27. A 3-point shot flies off the back of the rim. No good. Will Richard misses the 3. It is rebounded right there by Chaney Johnson. And Pettiford comes back the other way. Pettiford. The Tigers are 9 of 13, and Pettiford will slip here. Looks like maybe on some sweat. Kicks this one back out to Chad Johnson. Johnson doesn't like the look. And so with 8 seconds left to go, Auburn resets this offensive drive. Takes this one to the hole. A little layup and one. The foul there. Great job. Good body control. Denver Jones with the layup. Handlogton, our favorite name, will get charged for the foul right there. Good defense, still better offense right there. Denver Jones and 1 on the layup. So Denver Jones will go to the stripe to shoot a free throw. Let's see how he does on this shot. The score 33-27. Score 33-27. It's now a 6-point game. 59% of you guys said that the Gators would have the lead. That shot from the stripe is no good. Florida with possession. This is the largest lead right now for either of these two teams. Here we go. Florida will lose the basketball. Florida will lose the basketball as that one is poked away and stolen. And now Pettiford for Auburn Tigers has the ball. So Auburn with the basketball, and here we go. A pull-up shot from the stripe. It is going to be a missed shot, and it looks like the Gators are just struggling. This is a messy basketball game. There's the drive and the layup through traffic right there. Great shot. Another one, Walter Clayton. Only 5 more there, Sack Chaser. That's all you need. After that layup there from Walter Clayton. Walter Clayton looking good right now. Timeout going to be called here for Auburn. Let's refresh this page. The score is 29-33. See, Walter Clayton has 10. You just need 5 more, my friend. I think he's going to get the 15. I think he might too now at this point. All right. Well, this does take us to another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, burp, 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 burp. Okay, so with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go, we had 145 votes. I asked you guys 20 minutes ago, who do you think is going to take the lead into the locker room at halftime? 59% of you guys said Gators. 41% of you guys said Tigers. Let's ask you guys another question. We're going to change this one because now I'm curious. So, this is a very different question. I do the same thing for basketball or the same thing for football all the time. At the start of this live stream, I asked you guys, who do you think will win this game? But now I'm curious, y'all. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for the Gators or are you rooting for the Tigers? Who are you guys rooting for in this game? Very different than who do you think will actually win this game. Just curious to find out. We are in the middle of a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So far in this game, the Tigers are shooting 48% from the field. The Florida Gators, 47% from the field, from the court, whatever. From the floor, right? That's how they say it in basketball. Got to get myself right here. Hello, Larry Tran. Let's go Gators. It's getting close. It's close to time for baby. It is getting very close to time for baby Lucinda. Lucinda, it's getting really, really close to baby time right now. I actually have my phone right here, and I have it on Do Not Disturb mode, and the only reason that it will ring is if my wife goes into labor. And that could happen. That could literally happen either during this game or during the next game. And if it does, I would be the happiest guy on earth to actually have that happen. Thoughts by Vonnie. Every game Florida won came from the last minutes, says Thoughts by Vonnie. Yeah, and they barely won that last one. A lot of people were saying that Florida shouldn't even be here right now because they got lucky, so they say. I don't think they got lucky. I think they definitely earned their spot here. Now, they do trail by 4. The Florida Gators do trail by 4. Field goals, 10 of 21 for the Florida Gators, 13 of 27 for Auburn. 3-point field goals attempted, just 8 for Florida, 12 for Auburn. Both have made 3. Auburn actually beating the Gators. Auburn is actually beating the Gators right now on the glass, on the rebound. Mind you guys, the Gators did play against Auburn back in February, on February 8th. There's a big shot there from the 3-point line. They're going to call a foul right there. Is that going to be a 3-point foul, a 3-shot foul? Possibly as we come back from this, from the commercial break. No such thing as lucky. They are the definition of closers. And they're going back to it's going to be a foul. Elijah Martin, shooting foul. Tahad Pettiford draws the foul. So Pettiford will go to the stripe when we get back from this commercial break. Back to another commercial break. The pressure will turn on when it's 4 minutes left in the game. Honestly, dude, I can feel the pressure already. Mario Molina. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate that. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is also Mario. So, my Mario brother, what's up, dude? Good to have you in here. My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. We go back to a quick commercial break. And when we get back from this commercial break, we will see Tahad Pettiford shooting a couple of free throws. We'll see Tahad Pettiford shoot a couple of free throws here. Should be pretty straightforward. This is what we like to do, guys. During these commercial breaks, I do one of two things. I like to either read some stats or I like to read the chats. If this is your first time watching this live stream, let me know. Say hello. If this is your first time, drop an emoji. You don't even have to say anything. All you got to do is drop an emoji. If it's your first time checking out this live stream ever, guys, when we do this during the football season, it is ham, slam, bananas. We have literally thousands of people during these live streams coming in and watching, so that's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. Now, I know it's basketball. I know it's college basketball. Not nearly the same as college football. But either way, it's still sports. It's still that competitive nature, and that's what we are here to witness. That's what we like, man. We like those moments where it comes down to the wire. And right now, I mean, it's a 4-point, it's technically speaking a one-possession game if you get the and one on that shot. Ariel Diamond YouTube, what's going on? Shout out to Ariel Diamond. Let's check out your channel, because YT typically means YouTube. Let's go check out Ariel's channel. Ariel's channel, 204 videos, 82 subscribers. What's up, dude? How you doing out there? I see you're a gamer. What's up, Ariel? Am I saying that right? Fist bumps to you, bro. Cool. We'll keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. All right, y'all. Okay. So we're coming back from this commercial break. When we get back here, we will have action. When we get back, we will have action here momentarily. A couple of free throws coming up shortly. I haven't posted them forever, but what's up? Oh, you know. What's up right now is the Auburn Tigers. The Auburn Tigers are up 33-29. Tahad Pettiford going to shoot 3 free throws. The first one will fall as we come back from the commercial break. Pettiford lined up to shoot the next one. The score is now 34-29. Pettiford's shot is good. The second free throw will fall. The score is 35-29. Auburn starting to extend that lead a little bit. Florida needs to answer back here, and I know the Florida Gators always turn up in the second half, but there it is, guys. All 3 free throws good right there, and you can see Broom trying to pump up the crowd. They now have a 7-point lead. This is, again, in San Antonio, Texas. We're coming back from the commercial break. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Off the dribble right now, the Florida Gators looking for an answer. They trail by 7. The 3-point shot off the back of the rim. Thomas Hawk, his shot is no good. That is going to be rebounded here, coming back the other way, and we've got Tahad Pettiford with the basketball once again. He just made 3 free throws. He might be feeling it right here. Let's see how he decides to handle this possession. He will pass this one off to Baker Massara. Baker Massara finds Broom underneath the basket. Broom, big body, pushing his way off right there. Will get the bucket. The score is 38-29. And another drive right here. There is the foul. And this time we are going to get a foul going in the favor of the Florida Gators. So the Florida Gators will now get a chance to put up a couple. That'll be Walter Clayton, who gets fouled right there. Chad Baker Massara is going to be charged for the foul. And so Walter Clayton. Here we go. Walter Clayton at the stripe to shoot a couple of free throws. Clayton's first free throw is good. Score is now 30-38. I think he's going to get it, dude. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there for you. Sack chaser. I think he's got it, dude. Okay. All right, guys. So Auburn slowly starting to pull ahead right here. There is another shot. The free throw will land. And we come back the other way. So, off the dribble here, Auburn. Janai Broom backing down a man. Janai Broom under and up. That will be good. The score is now 40-31 to whoever just subscribed to this channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right, guys, 40-31. Auburn is up by 9 now at this point, and Walter Clayton having trouble. Clayton will dump this one off. A big shot here. Thomas Hawk hits that shot. Big three-pointer, much needed. That will stop the bleeding right now. That gives him 5 points in today's contest. The score is 34-40. And now, points in the paint tonight. Auburn is just eating on the inside. There's a shot from Broom. Broom's shot is no good. Bentley saying, I subscribe. Appreciate you, Bentley. Appreciate that a lot. Here's the pull-up J. In and out. Robbed. It is recovered. The offensive rebound. Florida on the drive on the left hand. Another missed shot. Second chance opportunity. Not going to fall for Florida. They needed that. And here we go. Oh, that's a bad shot to miss. 2 layups missed right there. Florida trying to get the points in the paint. Auburn making it very difficult. Auburn with possession here. There's a pass out and a shot. Miles Kelly, bang! The three-pointer falls, and the score is back to a 9-point lead for Auburn. Auburn now has a 9-point lead at this point, largest lead tonight. Okay. Walter Clayton going to have to turn it up. He finds an open man, and there's definitely a foul right there. That was kind of not really intentional by Tahad Pettiford. Pettiford went up to try to block the shot on the pump fake. He got him, but then he ran right into him. Will Richard runs right into the crotch of Tahad Pettiford. That's not the postering that you want to see there, sir. It's a rough spot to be in. Anyways, okay, so the foul will still stand, and now Will Richards draws the foul. He goes to the stripe. The score is 34-43 for the first of his 2 free throws. Will Richard has 2 points today. He's missed both of his shots. He does have 3 rebounds today. That's a shot right there. I don't know why everyone was boxing out like they were ready to go back the other way. The first free throw will fall. That makes it 35-43. Auburn. What's going on? I can't read those characters, but I do appreciate you leaving a comment. All right, guys, the second free throw will fall as well. Florida trails 36-43. Auburn is up. Final minute of the first half of this game. All right, guys, coming back the other way. Auburn with possession. Here we go. Denver Jones trying to find some space here. He does find a man. So Auburn taking their time. Play clock down to 10. And here we go. Broom on the drive. Broom with another shot on the turnaround. He does get that one. 45-36, 2-point game. Walter Clayton parting the seas. Tries to go up. He does lay it up and in. And this time, no more play clock. Just the game clock. Walter Clayton with another one. You might have gotten your 15 points. 14 points for Walter Clayton there. All right, guys. First half coming to an end. This will likely be the final possession of the first half here. Denver Jones taking his time. Jones off the dribble, will drive here, kicks this to the top. A big three-pointer, pulls up, shoots, no good. Recovered by the offense, blocked. And they will say a foul. Are they going to give him a foul? They might give them a foul with a few seconds left to go here, guys. So there will be a foul with 2 seconds left to go. Big three-pointer, no good. It was recovered by the offense. Good body adjustments. There should have been a foul there, too. Man, Walter Clayton definitely doing his thing. Walter Clayton looks very good right now. Let's go Auburn. I see that out there. There should be... I mean, where was the foul? They called the foul with 2 seconds left? They're going to call the foul with 2 seconds left. There's an official review just to see if there was a foul before the horn sounded or if they're going to just let them go to the locker room. My guess is that they will say that there's less than 1 second. Dude, there's less than 1 second at this point. But I guess As long as you have, what, 0.4 seconds? They say you can get a shot off with 0.4 seconds. 2 shots for Auburn. They are going to give them the foul. Okay, guys, so Auburn will get 2 shots at the free throw line with 1 second left to go. 1.6 is what I see on my TV. Looks like above my head CBS is putting just 1 flat. Okay, so Auburn has the lead right now, 45-38. This is live in San Antonio, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky, says Mad Steve. Lucky about what? Saying Auburn got lucky? Yeah, honestly, a little bit. It does feel that way. So Denver Jones will get to shoot that first free throw. No good. So I guess ball don't lie. The score remains 38-45, 106. 1.6 left to go. Refs don't realize that we're all just waiting for the quiz, says Germ. I know I sure am. The second free throw is good. Timeout will be called here. And so Florida will use one of their timeouts. It's the first timeout for them. First half, guys, they don't want to go into the locker room with an 8-point deficit. If they can make it a 5-point game, that would be pretty good. But we are going back to a commercial break. Then we will actually see one more possession before we go into the half, and then we'll have some actual action, won't we? Yes, we will. Let's go Auburn. I see y'all out there. Quiz time, almost, Mad Steve. The quiz is right around the corner. We do have a trivia quiz coming up for you guys at halftime. If you've been hanging out with me for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I've had your attention, please be sure to hit that like button right now. We're still sitting under 100 likes for this live stream. Be sure to smash that like button. All right, guys. Just so you know, we do have top people in this game right now. I'm an elementary school student from Korea living in Auburn. I hope Auburn Tigers win. All right. Here we go, guys. A deep shot from no man's land off the backboard, and we go to halftime. Okay, guys, we go to halftime. That means it's time for the Football Nation Trivia Quiz. So, let's do this. I have no idea what this sounds like right now. I'm guessing that this should be just fine. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready. This is how it's going to work. It's going to be A, B, or C questions, and I hope you guys are ready to answer. All right, guys, question number 1. How many NCAA men's basketball championships has Florida won? Is it A, 1? Is it B, 2? Or is it C, 3? How many NCAA men's basketball championships has Florida won? Go ahead and type in your answers, guys. There are no penalties for wrong answers. Just leave your comments A, B, or C what you think. The answer is B. 2 of them. 2 of them is what I saw. I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just 2. Unless there's one that I'm missing. What do you guys think? Hold on, let's pull up my information because I could be wrong on this. Someone correct me if I am. That's not a great way to start. Here we go, guys. Question number 2. Which NBA Hall of Famer played at Auburn before becoming a dominant force with the Philadelphia 76ers? Is it A, Charles Barkley? Is it B, Robert Horry? Or is it C, Shaquille O'Neal? Guys, which NBA Hall of Famer played for this team? Y'all should know this one. Y'all should know this one. The answer is Charles Barkley, guys. The answer is A, Charles Barkley. And I'm pulling up some of my additional notes here because this is what's going to make this extra fun. So let's move on to the next question. All right, guys, question number 3. Here we go, guys. Who is Florida's all-time leading scorer in men's basketball? Is it A, Al Horford? Is it B, Vernon Maxwell? Or is it C, Ronnie Williams? Who do you guys think? A, B, or C? And you know what? This one is actually wrong. The answer is actually Ronnie Williams, not Vernon Maxwell. And I put the wrong picture in there as well. It looks like Florida's all-time leading scorer in men's basketball is Ronnie Williams with 1,867 points. But Vernon Maxwell does have the Florida Gators single season most points, so that's where the confusion came from. Okay, guys, question number 4. Which Auburn forward was selected in the first round of the 2022 NBA draft? Which Auburn forward was selected in the first round of the 2022 NBA draft? Now, this is one that you cannot get wrong. This one should be a pretty straightforward answer. Now, this happened 2 years ago, and for anybody who watches basketball, y'all should be able to get this one right, assuming that you might know. But the answer is Jabari Smith, guys. Jabari Smith was selected by the Houston Rockets with the 3rd overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft, a forward 3rd overall. So just keep that one in mind next time you're watching the Houston Rockets play, who are actually the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. Here we go, guys. Next question. Question number 5 coming up right near. Which current NBA player starred for Florida and was drafted by the Boston Celtics in 2017? Okay, trick question here, guys. Which NBA player starred for Florida and was drafted by the Boston Celtics in 2017? It's actually not that tricky of a question, but the answer is Al Horford. The answer is Al Horford. So, just thought I would put that out there for you guys. By the way, he helped win their back-to-back championships in 2006 and 2007. Anyways, what year did Auburn reach its first and only Final Four in men's basketball? What year did Auburn reach its first and only Final Four in men's basketball? Is it A, 2019? Is it B, 2020? Or is it C, 2021? Well, I guess it's kind of a trick question, but it was the 2019 season. The 2019 season marked the first and only time that Auburn reached the Final Four in the NCAA tournament. The first and only time, guys. Never won it, but they're on their way right now. Here we go, guys. Question number 7. Question number 7, guys. Who is the highest scoring player currently on this Florida Gators team? We've talked about it. He's also the highest scoring player in this game right now. That might help give you guys a little bit of insight. Is it A, Alex Condon? Is it B, Walter Clayton Jr.? Or is it C, Will Richard? The answer is Walter Clayton Jr. Guys, he's averaging 18 points per game. The dude's averaging 18 points per game. So, yeah, I hope you guys got that one right. Been knocking some of these back right here. We've got another question coming up for you guys. 10 questions, guys. This is question number 8. Question number 8, y'all. Which Auburn center won the 2022 SEC Defensive Player of the Year and became an elite NBA shot blocker? Yes, he is in the NBA right now. Is it A, Austin Wiley? Is it B, Rick Barnes? Or is it C, Walker Kessler? For a lot of you guys, this might be the first time you've heard any of these names. But which Auburn center won 2022 SEC Defensive Player of the Year and is now an NBA shot blocker? The answer is Walker Kessler, who plays for the Utah Jazz. Just going to go ahead and put that one out there. How you guys doing out there? You guys doing all right out there? Okay, looks like some of you guys got some of these right. Okay, we're cooking. Question numero 9. Question number 9, guys. Who was the head coach when Florida won back-to-back national championships in 2006 and 2007? Fun fact, just got nominated to be a Hall of Famer. This coach just got nominated to be a Hall of Famer. Who was the head coach when Florida won back-to-back national championships? Guys, was it Mike White, Lon Kruger, or Billy Donovan? The answer is Billy Donovan, guys. Good job. Head coach of the University of Florida men's basketball team that won back-to-back national championships in 2006 and 2007. That is the man, the myth, the legend. All right, guys, last question right here. Which Auburn player hit that game-winning free throw, those game-winning free throws versus Kentucky in 2019 in the Elite Eight? Now, this only is going to be answered correctly by someone who's either lucky or is a true Auburn fan. Which Auburn player hit the game-winning free throws versus Kentucky in 2019? Was it Samir Daughtry? Was it Jared Harper? Or was it Bryce Brown? The answer is Samir Daughtry. How'd you guys, the final score of that game, 77-71 in overtime. Anyways, well, that's it, guys. That's all I had for this live trivia quiz today. We've got another one coming up right now. Making some adjustments to these, and they will start to feel a little bit different, but that was the first time. Here we go. Where are we at here? Okay. Well, 7 out of 10. How did you guys do? Robert got 7 out of 10. XRPIFF. XRPIF. Okay. Billy Donovan. You already know, sir. You already know. Con Nipel. Almost sounds like nipple, but it's not. Okay. Anyway, 6 out of 10 for Mad Steve. I see you, Mad Steve. We are still live, ladies and gentlemen. We are still hanging out. We've got over 290 people watching this live stream right now. Great to have y'all in here. We are getting back from the halftime show here in just a moment. Leading scorers, we can talk some numbers here, specific numbers here, and we probably should do more of our halftime report. So let's go into the halftime report a little bit here, and let's talk about the starters. Let's talk about these starters and talk about how they've done so far today, shall we? Let's start on the Florida Gators side. Chinyelu not having a great game so far. Chinyelu today, just 2 points for him. He does have a rebound. He does, nothing too great. Nothing too great for Ruben Chinyelu. On the other side over here, let's look at Alex Congdon. Alex Congdon today, 1 point, 3 rebounds. Also a bad day for Alex Congdon. Guys, when I say that they're having bad days, let's look at what they normally score, because you come into this game and you literally have just 3 points at half. I guess for them that makes sense. I'll get out of the way. Points per game, Ruben Chinyelu normally scores just 6 points per game, so he's not the number one guy. He's definitely just a piece of the puzzle here. When we look at the power forward position, he needs to have more. He needs to be doing more. He's only got 3 points today at half. He needs to be closer to this 11-point marker. Not saying that he has to get 11 points in order for them to win this game, but he has not been, pulling his weight. At least it feels that way. It's only 2 points of a difference considering we're in the first half, but he has some ground to make up right there. If we look at the small forward position, well, if we look at the other side over here, actually, it's a double-sided coin, right? Alex Congdon on one side, we were just looking at Florida, but if we look at the other side and take a look at their power forward here, and we take a look at Janai Broome, Janai Broome has been pretty good in this game. Not great, but the highest scoring player for his team, and that makes sense. So far in this game, Janai Broome has 12 points. He averages just 19 points per game. I did say at the start of this live stream that in order for Auburn to win this game, they're going to need Janai Broome to score over 20 points, and right now he is on track to doing so. The next highest scoring player for their team is going to be their shooting guard over here. It's actually going to be Chad Baker-Massara, their small forward. Actually, they both have 8 points, so it could have been either the shooting guard or the small forward on that side. On the other side, it's all just the Walter Clayton show, guys. For the Florida Gators, it's all the Walter Clayton show, and it's kind of just rough. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to name The top players, I'm going to bring up, this will probably be the best way to do it. Start on the offense. I'll leave the offensive up right here, and we'll talk about the top players on this list. Some of them may not be here. Some of them might be here. But Walter Clayton, Elijah Martin, you've got Huff, you got Richard, you've got Condon. Those are the 5 players who are technically on court, but those are also your highest scoring players. I guess Chinyello has more points than Condon right now. On the other side, if we look at Auburn and the home team over here, Broom, going to be the #1 point scorer right now. Then you've got Baker Mazzara and Kelly as your next 2. They both got 8 points apiece. You've got Denver Jones at #3. And Cardwell actually not on that. Actually, he is. He's #4. No, Pettiford is #4. Okay. Well, why let me try to butcher this when I can just show you guys what's actually going on? There you go. Now you can see it for yourselves. Everything that I just tried to fumble through, all of that data is right here on the right-hand side for you guys. Let's do this. Let's try to create some separation, get some clean lines in here. There you go. I'm a sucker for clean lines. Want the clean lines? Clean lines look good. I think this looks good. I think we feel good. I'm ready to get back to this game. How about you, ladies and gentlemen? I know I sure am. 7 out of 10. Nice. Bryce Brown, question mark? Germ says. Okay, let's start a new poll. Let's start a new poll. Let's see. Who is the best team in the Final Four? What do you guys think? Who's the best team in the Final Four? Is that going to be Florida? Is that going to be Auburn? Is that going to be Duke? Is that going to be Houston? Those of you who are watching, you're probably know a thing or two about college basketball. Maybe. Maybe not. But we'll go here to the main feed. So we are live out of San Antonio, Texas. For those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Mario Manuel. I appreciate you guys being here. I am an official for Texas high school football, debating on whether or not I'm going to do that this year. I think we're going to try to do the full-time YouTube thing for the first time ever, and this should be pretty darn cool. I've got my fingers crossed that our first year doing YouTube full-time will be a good one, but there's a lot of ground to make up, man. And when your channel is called Football Nation, and you don't have football year-round, it makes things a little difficult. When we are in the height of things during the football season, it's good. And when it rains, it pours. But then you get the rest of, reality. It's not football season all the time, and then that's just kind of the way things are. So we're hanging on. We're still here. We're still live. We got over 10,000 total views on this video so far. If you are still with me, thanks for hanging out, guys. Be sure to share this with at least one other person. And don't just, blanket post it on your live or on your, I guess you can. But I have come to realize that if you are going to share content, it's better to share it with one person or 2 people directly. Because if you post it on your wall, chances are no one ever clicks on that stuff. I never click on that stuff. What's up, Charlie? Charlie Legere? Legere? How do you say that, Charlie? What's up? Charlie's in the house. Go Sec Gators. H-Town all day says Zoo Videos. What up, Zoo Videos? I kind of want to check out your channel, too. You got Zoo Videos out there? Shout out to you, Charlie. Or shout out to you, Zoo. H-Town all day. Are you from Houston? We are live in San Antonio, guys. We are right down the road from what is going on today. I feel like we are just biding for time at this point, which is okay. We are literally just biding for time. We're waiting to get back to this game right now. It is halftime. The Auburn Tigers are up over the Florida Gators. The score is 46-38. It is an 8-point spread right now. 8 more points for the Florida Gators, and they would have the same score as the Auburn Tigers. Now, Florida, I don't know, man. It'll be great. Either way, I said this as well, guys, at the start of this live stream. None of the head coaches that are currently in the Final Four have ever won a championship. None of them. So doesn't matter who wins, someone is going to go for the first time ever to win this thing. One of the 4 coaches in this one. Oh, so far in this game, y'all. So far in this game, it has been a mess. South Carolina's in the house. There you go, Mark. That's a good one. That's a great one, actually. So most of y'all saying that Duke is probably the best team in here. There we go. We got some votes coming in. Who is the best team in the house? Mark Malloy. Thanks for checking in, Mark. What up, Mark? What up, Mark? What? Okay. Dragon. We are Dragon right now. Should have done some additional shorts for this. I did not expect my halftime show to just be that short. Got to admit, I love it when it all lines up, says Germ. Me too, man. Me too. Nice and clean, crisp lines. Those are always good. Oh, I got to turn up the volume on here. We're doing this dry with no sound. What is going on here? Settings. I got to change my settings here. Sorry about that. Just trying to see what's going on. Can y'all hear that music? There we go. Now we're kicking. I think. Maybe. I want the undertone of music, but there, that's better, right? Okay, yeah. It was just a little. Now I'm tinkering again. I don't want it to be too loud. I just want it to be a little undertone. Okay, what says Mark? All these coaches are so forgettable. What happened to our coaches from the 90s, says Germ. Half of them were right on the edge of heart attack all the time. Yeah, well, when you start throwing basketballs at the kids, I think you get into trouble. I like the work you're doing. Need DraftKings to pay. Come on, baby. Let's go. What's up, Jay? How you doing, Jay, man? Anamdi, what's going on? I missed your NFL games, man. We'll be here for your NBA playoffs at least. Yeah. Will I be here? Yes, I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing the NBA playoffs. That being said, I'm going to be doing that with a newborn baby, which is going to be crazy. Charlie saying help. What's going on, Charlie? What do you need help with, homie? Appreciate you guys keeping that conversation flowing, though, too. I do. Let's get some more scrolling text. I know it's been the same scrolling text time and time again. Our NFL live streams are where it's at, guys. I love doing those NFL games, too. Namdi, what's going on, man? Oh, how do I say that? Obegolu? I think I said that right. Anyways. Well, appreciate the congratulations. Field goal percentage. First half stats here. Florida 44% field goal. Auburn 52% field goal. They've also got 4 steals and just 2 points off the fast break right there. But both teams have made four 3-point shots. Hasn't been terribly great, though. Even though I'm a UNC fan, I think Duke may get it all, says Mark Malloy. You might be right, Mark. You very well might be right. And you know what? I should be getting more checked into this game. I know, but let's talk about some team stats. Okay, this is what I should have done earlier. Field goals made, guys. The Florida Gators in the first half of this game, 12 of 27. That's 44% from the court, from the floor. 17 of 33 shots have gone down for Auburn on the other side. Much higher percentage there. 3-pointers. Both teams have made 4. 3-pointers are falling more for the Gators, though. 40% from 3-point land. Auburn having shot 15 of them. They're 26% from 3-point. Free throws, 10 of 12 for the Gators. 8 of 10 for the Tigers. Total rebounds. We can talk total rebounds as well. Total rebounds for both of these teams, guys. Offense, 16 for the Gators. 17 for the Auburn Tigers. 5 offensive rebounds for the Gators, 6 offensive rebounds for the Tigers. Assists, 3 for the Gators, 6 for the Tigers. You can see where this is going. But the big difference maker right there, guys, are the steals and the turnovers. Another thing that I said at the start of the game. Who protects the basketball? I said that at the start of the game. Who protects the basketball will be the team who wins this one. And in this game, the Florida Gators have turned the basketball over 5 times. Auburn with 4 steals in this game. 5 turnovers is terrible. Anyways, we are starting the second half now. Florida with the basketball. Let's bring up the chart one more time for you all, the shot chart here. Let's make sure that this is updating in here as well. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Florida with the basketball, and they will go up and shoot. That bucket will count. The score is now 40-46. Let's update this thing at the bottom here. Why didn't that update earlier? Here we go. Okay, here we go. That is stolen, coming back the other way. This should help update this. Trying to get everything in order now. Okay, guys, the score is 46-40. Score is 46-40 with 19 left to go. That ball will be stolen again by Auburn. Auburn coming back the other way. We are starting the second half here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to check back into this game. Here we go. Up and a tip. Oh, wow. That was a teardrop right there. As that basketball drops, Baker Massara with a bucket there. That's 2 more points for him. The Dominican Dingo with a couple of points right there. Here we go. Coming the other way, we got Walter Clayton who kicks this one up to the top. This one is going to be in and out. That shot is going to be no good. From Alex Condon. Alex Condon on the miss right there. Here we go. So now Baker Mazzara, gets the good inside step and then retains possession. So that looked like it was going to be tipped away, but we're okay here. Auburn still with possession, 18-30. Auburn going to slow this down. They're up by 8. No need to try to rush a shot. Play clock down to 5 now. Here we go. Broom up and no good as he is fouled on the way up. And Janai Broom's shot is no good, but he will get a chance to go to the free throw line. Janai Broom going to shoot 2 free throws here. Thomas Hosh is going to be subbing in for Florida now. Alex Condon was fouled, was the one who committed the foul. Florida is adrenaline pumped and failing. Love Gators and Bama, says Bill Pride. What up, Bill? I don't know about having a baby as a color commentator. Their catchphrases are so repetitive. The baby. Florida is adrenaline pumped and failing. Here's the free throw this time. This one is off the back of the rim. No good here. Coming back the other way. Clayton off the dribble here will drive and goes up. Actually, a little pump fake action. Clayton with main possession. He will cough up the basketball himself. And now Auburn tries to go over the back of the glass there. That will be recovered by Walter Clayton. Walter Clayton on the drive. Clayton kicks out. Pulls up, shoots. This time short off the front of the rim. The offensive rebound is there. Up, and the shot is good. And 1 for Richard. Will Richard with 2 points there. 14:78 left to go here in the first half. Will Richard on the shot. So good effort there on the offensive rebound. There's the extra point on the and one. The score is 43-49. 43-49. Auburn taking it up the court here. On the drive with the left hand. Will step back and shoot from the free throw line. No good there. Rebound made here. And a pull-up shot there. Shot is good. And this time, another big shot from our man, Walter Clayton Jr., 17 points today. A three-pointer will fall for him. Walter Clayton Jr., 17 points, 2 rebounds. He's putting up video game numbers right now. Auburn will lose the basketball here. And here we go on the fast break. Up, no good. There's going to be considered a block right there. Or a steal, no foul somehow. Will Richard tried to lay that one up and in. It's a 3-point game, 46-49. Auburn, you can feel the energy just kind of starting to ramp up right now. Broom, backing a man down, will go up and shoot. Broom tries to get his own rebound. Physicality under the rim right there. Florida, pass. Pump fake, step back, 3-point up, it's good! Let's go! The game is all tied up, 49-49. And just like that, Elijah Martin on the step back jump shot ties it up 49 all. A 9-0 run over the past 90 seconds here for Florida to get back into this game. We know Florida's a second half team and they are turning it up. A shot will miss right here. A shot will miss by Baker Massara, and this time that basketball's poked away. This will be Auburn basketball. It's coming back. So Auburn, oh man, what a step back jumper. That was nasty, dude. Oh, snap. That was sick. All tied up, guys. Brand new game. Let's go Gators, says Charlie. So who is the best team in the Final Four? Looks like Florida just slowly took the lead right there, guys. I love it. Okay. It is getting physical. It is definitely getting physical out there, Bill. No doubt about it. J-Man, I see you out there in the comment area. Charlie, Germ, I see you. XRP, Piff, I see you. What's up, guys? Shout out to the boys. Fist bumps to the boys. Let's go, fellas. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream with me. Okay. So, in this game so far, the second half has not disappointed. Points in this game, we're all tied up at 49-49. Both teams have a 47% from the field. 16 of 34 for the Gators, 18 of 38 for Auburn. 6 3-pointers made there for the Gators, 2 of those coming in the first few minutes of the second half. They're definitely stepping it up big time. Gators looking good in the second half right here. Florida Duke coming up. Hey, man, no doubt about that, Bill. No doubt about that, sir. Let's go. Here we go. Well, that's why we say that on this channel, XRP. In case you did not know, that is kind of our hook. Get it? Football Nation, FN. That's kind of our logo. That's why we say let's effing go. Get it? You get it, dude. Anyways. All right, guys, all tied up at 49-49. When we look at these teams head-to-head and we do that stat comparison, I mean, there's a lot of information that we can break down, but one of the biggest ones here is just the points that they normally put up. The Florida Gators normally put up 85 points per game. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm bringing this stuff up, it's because we're in the middle of a commercial break. When we are in a commercial break, guys, we like to either read the chats, read the stats, or maybe even both, just depending on how much conversation we got going on. But 3-pointers per game made, they typically make about 9 already in this game. They've made 6. Well, they typically make about 10. That's a lot closer to 10 than it is to 9. And a lot of it is thanks to this man right here, guys. We've been saying his name all day, Walter Clayton Jr. That guy is going to be in the NBA. Not in the NFL. He'll be in the NBA for sure. Anyways, defensively, those are those same numbers defensively. Not important. You guys don't care about that stuff. You guys don't care about any of that stuff. That's the goal, Jay. That's the goal. If you can't catch it, you can at least listen to it. Excuse me. Cheers. In case if you're wondering what's in my cup, it's literally just coffee. Iced coffee this time. We are coming back from a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. The score is still tied up 49-49. First all-time meeting. Oh, this is crazy. All right, guys, here we go. Auburn with possession here. We've got Tahad Pettiford with possession. Tahad Pettiford, a little spin move right here on the drive. Will go up and try to pass that basketball into traffic. It's picked off right there. Coming back the other way, Florida with possession. Florida on the drive right now. So off the dribble and pushing in. The penetration is good. That is off the left hand. Walter Clayton gets that shot to fall. Left-handed finger roll layup there is good. That gives Florida the lead. The first lead since 8:56 in the first half, guys. The first lead for Florida since 8:56. And there is a shot for Broome, who's been quiet for the past few minutes. And this will be and one as he is fouled off of that shot. So now you've got Janai Broome going to the free throw line after making the bucket. We're all tied up at 51-51, and he's going to get another free throw. It just doesn't stop, does it? It just never ends. Let's bring up this board over here so you guys can see it one more time. So Janai Broome gets fouled on the way up. You can see everything over here, guys, on the right-hand side. Everyone who is on the court as well, in case you're interested. That free throw is no good. It goes off the front of the rim. And we go back the other way. So, couple of dribbles. And it looks like Elijah Martin's stuck right now. Elijah Martin looking for an out route. He does find a man. Martin, after getting open, will wind up and shoot an ugly shot. That is an air ball, and we go the other way. Auburn will recover that terribly missed shot. Rebound will be credited to Chaney Johnson. Johnson with possession. Miles Kelly with possession right now. Off-ball foul right here. It looks like there's going to be a foul against Walter Clayton as he runs into Denver Jones, maybe some kind of screen. But that does stop the clock. Jay saying, air ball. What up, Dwight? How you doing, Dwight? Good to have you in here. Who am I going for? Shoot. The San Antonio Spurs. No, I honestly, I don't think I could. I just want to see good sport, and right now we have that. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 51-51. Score is 51-51. Let's see. Supposed to be monitoring and outputting here. Don't know why it's not, but that's okay. Okay. Just trying to see if I could hear my music. I just wanted to make sure I got a good tone underneath. DOS Boss, what's good, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for doing. Thank you for doing the finals. Happy to help, DOS Boss. Haven't seen you since football season. It was pretty funny. Says XR Piff. Are they saying flagrant foul here? Yeah, that might be a flagrant foul. He definitely swiped right here. But at the same time, man, to whoever just subscribed, thank you. But someone, anyways, Chinyelu going to be flat. I keep saying flagged. I'm a football guy. Chinyelu is going to be called here for this. Caleb, you're welcome as well. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate your appreciation for this. I wouldn't call that a flagrant foul. If it were me and I were the official there, I wouldn't call that a flagrant. But I could see it go either way, honestly. It didn't look like it was that I mean, maybe it was intentional. I don't know, man. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys. Make the call. So the Zebras are slowing things down right now. We're waiting for our Zebras to update us here. An official review on what's going on. You're not missing any action right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Right now, the officials are talking about what they have seen. Are these new headphones? They are not germ, but I did learn some new OBS settings that help probably make the audio sound a little more crisp. Before we had some other technical difficulties, but I think that right now these sound pretty good. I think the camera looks pretty good today, too. So, after review, the ruling on the field has been ruled to a flagrant 1 foul. So, Denver Jones was off the ball right here. If you can imagine, let's see if I can bring my mouse onto here and you guys can see it. Look down below. There was contact that happened right here where my mouse was. I guess it would be over here where my mouse was. Well, no, it would be over here. There's the shot. That's a flagrant foul. That's going to be a free throw. That first one will land. And they get possession too, don't they? I'm pretty sure. So he'll get 2 free throws. That second shot is good. That's a very costly foul right now. So 2 free throws made right there gives them a 2-point lead. The Auburn Tigers. Chanyelu, his arm was swiping this way. And so, here we go. There's the shot, a 3-point shot off the back of the rim. It will be a foul called right there, over the back foul. Thomas Hughes draws the foul. Chaney Johnson going to be the one who is charged for that foul. Let me get myself recentered and reorganized right now. So, a lot of confusion right there. I know I said a lot of words, but at the end of it all, the Auburn Tigers have a 2-point lead, and it looks like the Florida Gators have the ball. Here we go. They're moving that basketball around. And so on the drive right here from the top of the key, struggling to find a man. Still with possession right now, the play clock winding down. Auburn defense, great defensive possession. A tough shot off the glass. No good there. It will remain Florida basketball. Denzel Aberdeen struggled there to get that shot in. Florida versus Duke in finals. It's possible, Das Boss. He says, peace. Florida versus Duke in the finals. That's possible. That is very possible. But here we go. Let me re-find my center right now. So he puts that basketball into play. Henlogton off the dribble. Henlogton finds a man. This time Will Richard on the dribble here. He will be hit for the double dribble. That will go down as a turnover for the Gators, which I don't know if that's, let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a double dribble. That's for sure a double dribble. Nobody touched it. He lost possession on his own. That's another costly mistake here. Back-to-back costly mistakes for the Gators. If they win this game, ooh, that one is going to go out of bounds. That's a pass. Who tipped that one? So someone tipped that pass here. Okay. Chaney Johnson is going to be flat. It's going to be hit for that turnover. Oh, that should have been a foul right there. Come on, dude. Yeah, that was a foul. Okay, so Thomas Haw for the personal foul. Haw for the personal foul right there. Everyone's getting really physical in this game right now, guys. There's the inbounded pass. That one is poked away, and they're struggling, trying to get that basketball, and this time it is recovered by Florida. They are fighting for every possession right now. Florida coming back the other way. Here we go. Walter Clayton goes up, and where's the foul here? So Walter Clayton will go out of bounds. Another turnover. Sloppy basketball right now. Total turnovers at this point, guys, 10 turnovers for the Florida Gators. And it's like every time I look up, they're giving the basketball away. Auburn with the basketball now, 13 minutes left to go. They have a 2-point game. The score is 53-51. Here we go. Tahad Pettiford now finds Denver Jones. Denver Jones finds Broom. Broom with 6 left to shoot will drive under the rim, up and no good on this one. So this one will be brought back. Florida taking their time here. 5 of 10 from the field today. In this half, I should say. This time off the drive, Chaney Johnson. No, excuse me. That is going to be no good. So that's going to be a steal from Janai Brown. Janai Brown going to be credited for the steal. Janai Brown credited for the steal. And now we've got Tahad Pettiford with the dribble. Pettiford finds Janai Broom. Broom up and inside. The bucket will be made there. Chaney Johnson on the layup. That gives them a 4-point lead. This time on the drive, there is a clear foul right there as Clayton Jr. was trying to drive his way in. So on the court right now, let me get myself reorganized and reacquainted. On the court right now, we've got Clayton Jr., Richard, Aberdeen, and Handlogton. Hate that name. Handlogton. Why can't I say that name? Okay, Handlogton has come off. Congdon is now coming onto the court right now. So much time left. If it's close, better for. Let's see. All right, guys, Gators inbound this one. Gators with possession now. Here we go. Backing down right now, Condon will dump this one off. This time, Martin finds a shot off the dribble here. Ooh, a tough bucket there. Step back jump shot. 3 points made for Walter Clayton Jr. And the score is 54-55. That pulls them to within one. Florida on the bucket here. Auburn coming back the other way. Auburn moving the basketball around. Great ball movement, off-ball movement. There's the drive. Good backdoor pass. And that'll be a slam there for Dylan Cardwell. Good pass. That was a beautiful pass. One of those behind my back, behind your back. Ooh, Walter Clayton getting fouled hard as he tries to put up that shot. He'll take a trip to the line. 2 shots going up for Walter Clayton. That jump shot from Walter Clayton was nasty. Guy from Hawthorne, Florida, back in the chat. What up, Guy? Good to have you in here, homie. I'm pulling for the Gators today. What up, Guy? My guy in the house. Dos Boss, Robert, Guy, Dave Huff. What up, guys? Robert Samora, what up? Charlie, what up? Caleb, what up? XRP, Germ, J. Good to have y'all in here, fellas. Appreciate y'all, boys. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. And to any beautiful ladies who are out there watching as well, Lucinda, if you're still with me, appreciate you hanging out. Don't know who will be back next season, guys, but it's great to have you guys in here. Isaiah, Mad Steve, Der Clavier Spieler. I don't know how to say that. I don't know if I said that right. I also don't know what I said. Could have just said something terrible. Namdi, if you're still out there, shout out to you, dude. All right. So we are live out of San Antonio, Texas. We will be covering not just this game, but the next game here as well. So if you do not have access to these 2 games and you are enjoying this style of color radio broadcast, be my guest, be my friend. Do me a favor, hit that like button. We are 3 likes away from getting to 100 likes on this live stream. Would love to hit that 100 mark if we possibly can. Be sure to share this with a friend if you haven't done so already. Look, I'm not going to ask you guys to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you guys to do any of that stuff. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is just hang out with me. Give me 5, 10, 20 minutes of your time. Let's finish out this half. You can finish out this half with me. And if you guys enjoy this style of commentary, let's see if we can't get you to check out and join the nation. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. And also, we hit our goal, 100 likes. That's sweet. Appreciate y'all. Okay. So we got a lot of action left, guys. 11 minutes left to go in the final half of this game. It's not like basketball, like NBA basketball. It's not 4 quarters. You get 2 halves. And they're pretty long halves. And this game will be one. It feels like this game is going to come down to the wire. I feel like this game is definitely going to come down to the wire. It was always projected to be close, guys. It was always projected to be close. How close? Well, the over-under for this game is just 2.5 points. And when you look at these 2 teams' overall statistics, that is really what separates these 2 teams. Now, last time these teams met, it was in February. The stakes were much lower back then. The Florida Gators won that game despite being underdogs. This time, they are not the underdogs. Now Auburn is the underdogs in this one, and it's by 2.5 points. So let's see which way this game is going to go. An exciting matchup will draw to a conclusion here in about 11 minutes of regulation time. Let's go ahead and mask that right here. All right, guys, we're getting back from this commercial break. Walter Clayton Jr. was just fouled on that shot, so he will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws here. Walter Clayton Jr. will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. The score is 54-57. 22 points today, make it 23 points today for Walter Clayton Jr. 2 rebounds on the day. He's definitely having himself a day. That second shot will also fall. So the second shot is good. And here we go, guys, coming back the other way. Auburn with possession. So we're going to have to figure out, I'll think that to myself later. Here we go. The drive, the dunk, no good. The dunk is blocked right there. You miss a dunk. Wow, that's not going to look good, Dylan Cardwell. Here we go. Walter Clayton gets blocked on the shot. So I guess right back at you. Great block right there. Here we go. And just bad basketball. Both teams kind of just tossing it back and forth. This one will go off of a Florida Gator, and it will stay Auburn ball. That should have been a foul. Alex Condon will be credited for a block. It's not all ball. It is part ball, part hand. That should have been a whistle. There's going to be no foul there. It looked like Walter Clayton pushed him in the back. What are you doing, referees? These officials are starting to... Okay. We'll let the officials do their thing. I will do my play calling. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this basketball game. The Florida Gators trail by 1 point. Auburn with 1 point lead. Florida with the basketball. Walter Clayton coming around the left side of the key. Will kick this one to the top of the key. A little ball movement here. Pulls up and shoots. Denzel Aberdeen misses the shot. It is recovered here. An offensive rebound for the Florida Gators. Florida taking their time. Aberdeen again with possession. Will drive this time, trying to put his shoulder into a man. He will get fouled on the shot. Shot's no good. He takes a trip to the free throw line. So a trip to the stripe. Chip to the stripe. Denzel Aberdeen draws the foul. Chaney Johnson going to be charged with the foul right there. Chaney Johnson charged with the foul right there. 3 timeouts remaining for both of these teams. About 10 minutes left to go in this basketball game. That's 2 points today for Denzel Aberdeen. Let's see if he can make the first of these free throws here. Score is 56-57. The first free throw is no good. Still a 1 point game. The second free throw coming up here for Denzel Aberdeen. Let's see if he can knock this one down. 56-57, 3 timeouts apiece, 10 minutes left to go in this game. That second shot will hit every side of the rim as it does find its way in. Here we go. So right now, Chinyelu's in foul trouble. Pettiford, Jones, and Johnson all in foul trouble. Scores all tied up at 57. All in a steal. A bad pass going the other way. Florida. Elijah Martin dunks that one in. And Florida takes a 2-point lead. Here we go. A 2-point lead taken there for the Florida Gators after the dunk on the steal. Coming back the other way. This time he goes up. He is fouled on the dunk there. Dylan Cardwell. Good call by the officials. This time Will Richard going to be charged with the foul. So now Cardwell will go to the stripe. Cardwell will shoot a couple of free throws. Let's see if he can knock these down and get the Tigers back to even. Tigers now trail by 2. They were leading the whole first half, but everyone knew that the Gators are this way. This is the way the Gators are. Let's go back to my chat. I haven't seen my chat in just a minute. Look at them now. Was Al Horford a Gator? He sure was, Kelly. He sure was. Guy, what's up? Nice statement dunk, says Guy. I got my Similac budget on this game. I need the Gators to win. No! Don't do that, Jay. That free throw is good. All right, guys, so the second free throw will fall. Florida now has possession. Florida with the ball. Good little ball movement here. Man open. There was double coverage. Great job by Auburn to get back. I'm watching everyone else. Play clock down to 8. Oh, man, this is tough. Cannot corral. Tries to go up too hard on the layup. Tries to put this one up. It does hit the rim, resetting the shot clock. There's a foul somewhere in here. Let's see what the officials have to say. Lots of traffic underneath that rim here. Okay, we're rooting for the Gators then, says Kelly. All right. Chinyalu coming up here to shoot some here. Over the back foul. Says DOS Boss. Thanks, DOS Boss. So there was an over the back foul. Chinyalu, an ugly shot. It bounces off the front rim and the back rim twice. It does fall, so that makes it 60-58. 60-58. Ruben Chinyalu, 5 points in this game. Chinyalu will miss the second shot. It is going to be rebounded by Dylan Cardwell, 6'11", out of Augusta, California. Here we go. So Auburn now on their own side, on the other side of half court. They're trying to drive this basketball in. Good pass to inside of the paint, but nowhere to go here. Play clock winding down, less than a second. This will be a shot clock violation. And so the Gators will get the ball back. Gators basketball. First down. Just kidding. Y'all remember that? Oh, I missed that. Oh. First down. Oh, football, I miss you so much. Football, I miss you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're if you guys are enjoying this style of commentary, y'all, I am very much a football guy. I like my San Antonio Spurs, but this is a football channel first and foremost. We will be developing a basketball channel here shortly, but let's get back to the game at hand. Florida off the dribble here, taking their time. Clayton finds Condon. Condon off the dribble, backing a man in. Play clock down to 6 seconds. Has time. A little shifty move off the rim. That will be rebounded here. That'll be rebounded here by Janai Broom. Janai Broom on the rebound, coming back the other way. I fully support a first down for shot clock violation. Okay, good job in the post right now, but that's going to be almost a strip right now, running out of time. Where is this? Is this a 3-second violation? Is this a foul right here? What is the foul? Janai Broom draws the foul. Alex Condon going to be fouled on, going to be the one who does that. What did Baker do? What, Baker Mayfield or Baker Masala? Did I say Baker Masala like a tiki masala? Masara. Like a tiki masala? Baker Masala? Okay. All right, guys. Let's do this. For those of you who like to chat, I may have forgotten, but I have a question for you. I'm curious. We have some newbies in here. Shout out to all of the newbies. Appreciate you guys watching. We've also got some people who have been here before. If you guys are watching this live stream right now, regardless of whether you've done this with me before or not, we are in the middle of a commercial break, so I'm going to read some chats. I'd like to know, where are you watching from? Where are you watching this live stream from? I'm going to read some cities out loud right now. If this is your first time ever checking out this channel, this is a great chance for us to connect right now. Marty, ready to party in the house. Anthony saying Birmingham, Alabama. What up, Anthony? Good to have you in here. Sounds like a punk, says Guy. Germ out in Honolulu. What's up, Germ? Naples, Florida, XR Piff. Nice. Robert in San Antonio. Let's go, Robert. Oh. We got Zoo Videos out in the Houston area. Nice. 281-330-8004. JC Sneed in Alaska. What's the weather like up there right now? Probably still pretty cold, huh? DOS Boss, North Carolina. I see you. South Alabama, says Terry. Nice. Let's see. 6058, baby. Let's go, says Charlie. Hawthorne, Florida in the house. Upstate New York. First time, says Dare. Klaverspieler? Did I say that right? I don't know, man. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you checking in. Western Kansas, what up, Mad Steve? The Bird City. What up, Big Dog, says Anthony. What up, Anthony? How you doing, dude? Watch this 407, providing entertaining content. Good job, my man. I'm out in the country, so this stream is saving me. Shout out to you. Watch this 407. Let's go, dude. Come on, Tigers, says Charles. Danny checking in. Any team but Duke, I'm in Kentucky. Washington, D.C., baby, the swamp. Dos Boss in the 252. Out in Tallahassee, Florida, I see you. Watch this, JC Sneed 50s. Newbie, Southwest Florida. What up, Dave Huff? Thanks for checking in, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Georgia Bulldogs. Man, we covered the Bulldogs. That was a good game. Auburn, says Braxton. Thanks for checking in. Gator fan in Texas, says Hatchet. Guys, if I didn't get a chance, I think I read almost all of them. John Davis, thanks for checking in. Keenan checking in, saying Duval, baby, Bristol, Virginia. I see you, William Stacy. BRN Snake out in Kentucky. CJ, I'm just broken. I can't afford cable. Bro, I was in that spot for so long, CJ. I'm wishing you the best, my friend. Thanks for checking in, Carolyn. Carolyn in Charleston, South Carolina, in the swamp, Gainesville. All right, guys, let's get back to the basketball game. Thank you guys for letting me chat with you guys. Auburn inbounding the basketball right now. Broom passes that basketball inbounds, and there is going to be Auburn ball. Which direction is this going? Florida, there should have been a foul right there. Something happened right now. Let me take my headphones off so I can hear what they're saying. So that was a bad inbounds here, and I felt like that could have been a jump ball, but maybe not. Alex King saying Duke gonna win it all. Hey there, it's Jeff Metterling. Hi, Jeff Metterling. What's up, Jeff Metterling? Good to have you in here, dude. Long time no see for you as well. All right, guys, here we go. So, looks like Auburn still has possession here. Auburn inbounds that basketball. Auburn with a big turnaround J. No good there. Recovered. That is an offensive rebound right here. Chad Baker Masara pulls up for three, and it's good. That's a big three-point shot hit right there. Good shot right there. From three-point land, you can see that underneath right here. That is the first one to fall in this half for Auburn. So now Condon has possession. Condon hands this one off. Lots of ball movement here. Goes up for it. Hoff. Hoch. I don't know how to say that. I want to say Hoch. Hoff. I'm going to say Hoff. Like cough. Because that's just what it looks like. So I'm going to just say Hoff. Anyways, Dylan Cardwell is going to be hit for the foul right there. Hoff going to go to the stripe. The score right now is 61-60. It is a 1-point game. Auburn up by 1. Hoff, his first shot. Let's see if he can knock this one down. He sure can. That makes it 61-61. So, Hoff now has another bucket here. Hoff at the stripe right now. Let's see if he can put this one up. The first free throw was good. I wasn't happy about the Super Bowl because I'm a Chiefs fan. Hey, well, it happens, Charlie. It happens. How many rebounds for Auburn? Rebounds for Auburn, 24 in this game so far. The second shot will fall for Hoff, guys. And we come back the other way. Second shot will fall for Hoff. Here we go, off the dribble, inside, up the middle. Oh, and the layup, and that is going to be an alley-oop right there. Whoop, there it is. Cardwell on the alley-oop, the dish delivered there by Broom. And now the other way. We're getting into the late moments of this game. Walter Clayton Jr. going to need to step up even more at this point. Here we go, off the dribble. No foul right there as he tries to lay that one up. Tough shot. Timeout going to be. And you see Hoff saying something about his head. So the Gators now go up by 1 after that one, guys. The Florida Gators now take a 1-point lead. Why are you guys watching the UFL? It's worse than the NFL and the CFL. I'm not watching the UFL right now, Jeff Metterling. I will be covering some UFL stuff when they come back to San Antonio. But right now, the San Antonio Brahmas are away in large part because of this tournament here. Okay. So, I know I'm a little all over the place right now. Jay saying, great game. This is fire. So, Gators have 2 timeouts left, guys. Just 2 timeouts left for the Gators. 3 timeouts left over here for Auburn. Are you following? Do you dig? You understand? Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Points in this one. Gators 64. Tigers 63. 45% from the field are the Florida Gators. 48, almost 49% for the Auburn Tigers. That being said, the Gators finally back up in the reboard column, which is what we expected at the start of this game. In the reboard, in the total rebounds, boards rebound column. Rebound column, 29 rebounds for the Florida Gators, 24 rebounds for the Auburn Tigers. That might not sound like a lot, but that's like a 20% increase in rebounds. You know what I mean? Like if you really math it, like if you math it down like that, if you calculate it, are any players in foul trouble? There are some players who are in foul trouble. There are some players in foul trouble right now. Personal fouls, Cardwell has 3. Jones has 3. Pettiford has 3. Johnson has 3. That's on the Auburn side. So 3, 4, 5 players in foul trouble. 4 players in foul trouble right now for Auburn. And right now it looks like Chinyalu and Condon are both in there. Okay, so starters, Broom, Cardwell, Jones, Kelly. Broom, Cardwell, Jones, Kelly, Baker, Mazzara. Those guys, they're doing okay. On the other side, Clayton Jr., Martin, Richard, Chinyelu, and Condon. It's just rough out here, guys. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. What up, Jason Zhang? Good to have you in here, sir. Okay. What bets do you have for this game? Gators in good shape. Gators are in good shape. By the way, guys, I have that data right here for y'all on the right-hand side as well. So if you zoom in, the letters PF over there, personal foul. Anybody over 3 personal fouls is in foul trouble. 6:29 left to go. The game is about to get a lot more physical. We might have a lot more timeouts, and we might have a lot more clock stoppage right now. I tried to find the actual game everywhere. I couldn't even find it. Charlie, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm here for you, dude. To the wire, says Bill Pride. To the wire, Bill. To the wire. Let's go, Jason. All right. So the Florida Gators are up by 1 right now. Auburn with 6:25 and possession. Moving the basketball around pretty well. They're playing from outside three-point land right here. Not a lot of action inside the paint, high traffic area. Right now, Broom trying to back a man down, turns around to face his opponent, spin around, shoots, no good here. Rebound made right there, an aggressive-looking rebound, as that's Chinyalu, who is in foul trouble right now, but managed to find his way not to get hurt on that. Here we go, or not to get hurt as far as foul trouble goes. Moving that basketball around, is that Alex Condon who shoots the 3. That shot is no good. Condon shot no good, coming back the other way. Pettiford on the drive will try to dish that one around. Oh, a good step shot. This one will be no good off the back of the rim. There's a whistle. They're going to say a travel right now? Travel by who? Who was trying to get possession. So there's going to be a travel called against the Florida Gators, who are up by 1 right now. I don't know if I like that call. Where's the travel? What are you talking about? Can you challenge that? How is that a travel? What was that call? Ooh, and there's a strip going the other way. Florida coming back. Florida on the fast break. That's going to be a slam. That is good right there. Slam dunk dropped. Elijah Martin drills that one down. 17 points in this game for Elijah Martin. And so the Florida Gators start to pull ahead. Gators now up by 3, 66-63. Broom cannot. He's trying to drive, tries to kick that one out. He coughs up the basketball. No! And now they it's so bad. Okay. So Broom had the basketball. He was trying to drive. He lost his balance, passed that one out. It was a weak pass. The fast break chance right there. Florida Gators go the other way with it. The Gators try to go up, and they lose possession. The fast break broke too fast. Let's see. All right, guys. Who's going to win this game? Is it Gators or Auburn? There is going to be another big play right there. Chad Baker Mazzara drops the, why do I keep saying that? Mazzara drops the foul, draws the foul. Chad Baker Mazzara getting fouled right there. Big foul, big time. I don't know what I'm doing. Who will win this game? Okay. Let's get back to it. So, Chad Baker Mazzara going to go to the line, guys. The score is 63-66. His first free throw will fall. The score is now 64-66. Auburn down by 2 at this point. 4:47 left to go. We're getting down into the wee moments of this, guys. Shoots, scores, the bucket is in. So, here we go, guys. Walter Clayton now going to bring this basketball back across half court. Walter Clayton a little behind the back dribble. Bobbling the basketball. Looking for an open man right now. Trying to find someone. Thomas Hoff finds Clayton. That's good. Walter Clayton for 3. It's the 3-point shot. That'll give them a 4-point lead right there. 27 points for Walter Clayton. My goodness, this man is something else. Walter Clayton Jr. There's a shot, a 3-point shot. That'll be no good, and it will stay Auburn's ball as that goes off the hand of a Florida defender. Walter Clayton Jr., guys, 6'3", 195 pounds, the senior out of Lake Wales, Florida, out here doing his thing. 27 points tonight. He averages just 18 points per game all season long. That's what he's been averaging. And today he has caught fire. Y'all, he has caught fire. The score is 69-65. There's an inbounded pass right now. Broom going to have to do this one again. Dos Boss, do your thing, brother. We'll be here, man. The officiating in this game has not been good, says Manny Wise. Agreed. Page, number 5, Lover says, what up, Paige? Let's go Gators, says Jason. A nice pass inside, trying to work the paint. Kicks this one out. Another pass, a shot. That's going to hit. The shot is good, and that's a 1-point game right there. Another big shot, this time Baker Mazzara again. And this one is in and out. A missed shot right now. Excuse me, that was Denver Jones on that 3-point shot. Denver Jones made that last shot right there. So Denver Jones now has 10 points. And then the missed shot for Florida, a 1-point game, Auburn with the basketball. Here's the drive, Baker Mazzara tries to drop the teardrop. That will be rebounded coming the other way. Florida needs to reset. Florida up by 1, 3:30 left to go. A deep shot for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, triple coverage right there. This might be a jump ball. There's going to be a foul. Loose ball foul right here. Condon going to be fouled. Chaney Johnson going to pick up his 4th foul of the day. Gators will win, baby. Let's go Gators, says Joe G. Mario, this game is in Texas. Houston Cougars better have home advantage. We're 3 hours away from Houston, man. San Antonio is right down the road. 3-hour drive and you're in Houston. Clayton Crush, says Bill Pride. Gators PSI. What is up, y'all? How are we doing? This takes us to another commercial break. It is a 1-point game. Florida Gators up by 1 with 3 minutes left to go. And this Final Four game, Front Yard Sports. What up, Front Yard? What up, Dos Boss, Charlie, Joe G, Bill, Jeff Metterling, Jason Zhang. Thanks for checking in, guys. Manny Wise, appreciate you. Paige, appreciate you. Let's go. So, what a day today. Let's take a look at that, guys, because this is not just... So, Walter Clayton Jr., in this game so far, normally, right here are the minutes played. You can see all of these stats, these accolades. I put these together for you guys just to give you guys a clearer picture of what's going on. Walter Clayton, in this game, ladies and gentlemen, has 27 points. 27 points. He's also got 2 rebounds just for grins and giggles. He's got a couple of assists in there as well. But this dude, he has 1 assist today. But 27 points today for Walter Clayton. Denver Jones just hit that big 3-point shot. So he's done his part to keep this team in it right now. Denver Jones right now has 10 points. Fantasy points, I don't know. I'm not even keeping track of that today. But that's the main story right now is Walter Clayton Jr. and what he's been able to do, 27 points. He's not the only one having a good day, though, here for the Florida Gators. Elijah Martin is actually, he's got 17 points today. So Elijah Martin's over that list right now as well. 14.5 points per game is what he averages. Today he showed up in a big way. Right now the Gators have 69. Auburn has 68. Auburn trying to do their thing, but it has not been as productive on the other side. Miles Kelly only 8 points today. Normally he averages about 11 points per game. He's got some ground to make up. Now, when we look at the big guys right now, Johni Broome. Johni Broome is the one guy that we expected to have way more points than this. He's only got 15 points today. He averages almost 19 points per game. He's got some ground to make up. But it is a team sport, right? So just because some players are doing better doesn't mean that other players ain't doing worse. Anyways, let's get back to this. This is what you guys are here to see, right? Let's do this. Florida Gators up by 1. Let's get back into it. Scroll down here as well. Biggs holding down. What up, Woozlows? Woozlows life. Nunk. Is that Nunk? Different hair, same dog. Sure thing, Nunk. 100%. Let's go Gators, says Killjet. What up, Killjet? Killjet Blanco checking in. All right, guys. So, before the commercial break, Alex Condon was fouled. Chaney Johnson gave him 2 shots at the free throw line. So here's Alex Condon to try to extend the lead right now. First free throw coming up here for Alex Condon. Alex Condon will shoot. And that is an ugly shot right there. And I guess it was just the one free throw. And it is going to be recovered by Florida. And then Florida loses possession. And now Auburn steps back to shoot a 3. And that 3, anticlimactically, will not go in. It is recovered by Florida. Everything is fine with the world. Still a 1-point lead. The drive into quadruple coverage right there. That is going to be a shooting foul. And Walter Clayton Jr. is going to get... Whoa, are they going to call a charging foul? Where's the how is Walter Clayton what? Wait, what did I just did they just wait a minute. I don't know what on earth that was. That was just really strange. Anyways, thank you, Dusty Attic. All right, guys, off the dribble, Broome trying to back in right now. Broome is going to commit the charge, and there is the charge. Alex Condon draws the foul. So I guess going the other way, Condon, I guess, was set, but good drive, good call. Anyone thinks officials don't control a game? I have nothing in this game, but wow, says Devil Dog 66. All right, guys, here we go. Off the dribble now. Johni Broome going to be charged with the offensive foul, but Florida has the basketball. Walter Clayton Jr. on the dribble, on the drive, lays it up and in, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Florida now up 71-68, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. We are getting into the final moments of this one now. I see you out there, Braxton. I see you, Bill. Here we go. Passes this one around. Broome will look like he's going to shoot the 3. Broome on the drive. Broome goes up, and the dunk, no good. Foul right here. There is a foul on the drive. Auburn referee says XR Piff. I mean, what a little layup right there by Walter Clayton Jr. That might have been, you know, the pull ahead, right? Brenda Gonzalez. What's up, Brenda? I see you, Brenda. What up, girl? How you doing? Shout out to you, Brenda. All right, guys. Johni Broome going out for 2 shots. 2 shots. Johni Broome going to go out for 2 shots, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. That is definitely another foul. He did get ball, but he definitely got hand. 160 is high. It's close now. I mean, it was looking good during the first half, Germ. It was looking good during the first half, but now it's starting to look a little high. 1 shot makes it different at this point, says Bill Pride. All right, we got 60% Gators out here. Pluto Richie Rich. What up, Pluto Richie Rich? All right, guys, if you're a Gators fan, drop your Gators. Let's see your Gators out there. There's an official review right now. They are not in the bonus as of yet. I will, oh, actually, it looks like there might be. No. You can see this. It's all up here for you if you want to zoom in on that, just so you know. There was definitely a foul beforehand. Cardwell should have been, I keep wanting to say flagged, but Killjet, Dave, I see you out there. Pluto, I see you out there. Jason saying I went under. Auburn has foul advantage. Auburn is looking pretty screwed in the foul column right now. They got a lot of players that have three or more fouls. You can see all of them over here on the right-hand side. Okay, guys, the officials are still talking about this review right now on the foul. Hatchet down. I see you out there, a Gator fan. Gator on top says, kill J. Doss Boss. I see you. I bet points on Martin went over. Thank God, says Pluto. Brenda saying Houston locked down. Nuke saying a dog. Okay, so they are trying to challenge on this one, and there's no flagrant foul, and so it looks like the 2 shots will still land, and I think they're still going to get a shot at 2 right here. I think Janai Broom is going to get a couple shots right now. Levi saying, Tigers, I see you. What up, Levi? Thanks for checking in, homie. I bet on Tyrese and Milos. Milos? Okay, Broom going to the free throw line. 2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes. Who want to play in that natty, says Sherry. Sherry? Barnes? What up, Barnes? All right, guys, Janai Broom's shot is no good. Cooper going to wave his flag tonight. Thank you, Dusty. Second shot. Wow, Janai Broom missed both shots, and he gets the rebound. No, he doesn't. This goes out off of Janai Broom. This should be Florida Gators ball. Let's find out. Florida did get lucky right there. Condon with 1 point is funny AF. Yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. That's pretty bad. Edster, what's going on? I see you with the Tiger. Gators versus Duke, says Jay Pitt. Let's go. Thank you guys for checking into this conversation. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Another official review. They're going to see who that basketball went off of. I don't know if he touched it. It went right through his legs. This should remain Gators ball. It should be Gators ball. It went off his knee. Did he touch it? Nope. That's off Janai Broom. Janai Broom having a rough game out there, man. I mean, it does not look great. Front Yard Sports saying hello. What up, Front Yard Sports? How you doing? Okay, so I think this should be Gators basketball. Another slow down. I'm pretty sure the next game was supposed to start already, which just reminded me I need to put myself in studio mode and make these adjustments. That's okay. So let's make some quick adjustments. We're in the final moments of this game. So the home team is going to be Duke. So the Duke starters will be there. Just updating for the next one, guys. Duke starters. Duke bench. Duke stats. I wonder if that's the right one. So Duke is next. Houston's coming up as well, guys. That's the next game in the pipeline. What'd you say? You say Gators have it or Tigers have it? Tahad is too tough. Broom, good game, but he's not 100%. That's true, Brenda. He's not 100%. That hyperextended. Yo, Mario, you're covering NFL Draft next week. Can you believe Travis Hunter, how low, draft number 7? Well, let's get CeeDee Lamb another guy, dude. Let's let him drop even further. Get us to Dallas Cowboys here. Okay. Invisible name. What's going on? All right, guys, Florida with the basketball. Florida up by 3. There's a drive inside. Good ball movement, taking their time right now. They just want to milk the clock. They just want to milk the clock. Walter Clayton going to drive. Walter Clayton on the tough shot. A layup, a foul, and 1. Gators. Look at that. How about that? Walt might go for 40. Walter Clayton might go for 40. 31 points right now in this game. This is crazy. This dude is insane. Broom has a big knee, says Still Pride. He sure does. DOS Boss saying game over. Bro's the real deal, says Cherie. Tamarius, what up, Tamarius? There's that extra point, the and 1. The extra point is good, guys. The score is 74-68, and now Auburn is looking at 90 seconds left to catch up in this one. Broom on the dribble, time running out. There's going to be a little hip check right there, but no foul, no whistle. A shot for 3, an ugly shot. Will it be rebounded by the Gators? It will be. Gators get the ball, and this means that Auburn is going to have to do something here pretty quick. Auburn's going to have to foul and get into trouble or something. Here is what is going on here. This is going to be a jump ball. It's going to be a timeout jump ball. I think these officials are going to parlay looking good, says Tamarius. Thank you, Germ. Appreciate that, sir. Look at that. Oh, man. Elijah Martin just got swarmed all over by a bunch of Auburn players. That was Baker Mazzara all over him, man. Great job. They're going to give this to Auburn. They're going to give possession to Auburn here. So Auburn with a 6-point game. 1 minute left to go. It's a 2-possession game, guys. A 3-point shot here would make it a 1-possession game, and we could have ourselves something special. Here we go on the drive. Kicks it out wide open. A little pump fake. Baker Massara gets the shot up. It does drop. Are they going to call that a Wait a second. Oh, he does go up. Wow. He goes up and down, and just like that, he ends up hitting the 3-point shot too. Oh, no. Good call by the official, traveling right there. He went up, and his feet came up off the floor, up and down. Gators ball. That was it, man. That was their moment. They needed that. Someone needs to get a foul. Someone needs to do something. Oh, they were trying to alley-oop, and Auburn said not today. They fouled him pretty hard right there. That was a hard foul delivered by Chaney Johnson. Either way, this is just a tough spot to be in. Don't call no 3. Whose side you on, says Brenda Gonzalez. There's the inbound pass. This is going to be still Gators ball. It's going to be a jump ball. They are going to say something here. So 2 players on the ground fighting over the ball right now. This is tough. Interesting spot to find yourself in. I told you, in Walter we trust. So this hasn't even updated at this point. It's going to be a jump ball, guys. Elijah Martin. No jump ball here. Don't even know what happened there. There's going to be a foul on the shot, and 1. That's going to be what ices it right there, guys. Thomas Hoff draws the foul on the shot. Janai Broom going to foul him there with 39 seconds left to go. And just like that, the 6-point lead, the 8-point lead, likely to become. It was a 6-point lead. It's an 8-point lead now. It's going to become a 9-point lead. Brenda, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us, Brenda. Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. There's that free throw. That is going to be no good. It will be recovered with 35 seconds left to go. Auburn running out of time. Baker Massara shooting that shot, and it drops. 5-point game. A big 3-point shot by Baker Massara, the Dominican Dingo. Let's go. Timeout called there by Auburn after the shot. That's another crazy shot by Baker Massara. This is the first one. He hit that back-to-back. The first one didn't count because his feet came off the ground on the pump. Almost got him. Gators Nation, we are the champions, says Jason Zing. Almost, Jason, almost. What's up, Eric? Eric Hansen saying Florida rule, CBM time. Edster, what up? All those guys who say Florida would turn it in. There it is. There it is, Jerm. You're right. You're right about that. What's the point at this time? Just give up, Auburn. It's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over. Tahad Pettiford, GOAT. Yassine Salama saying Tahad Pettiford, the GOAT. Bill Pride, that's right, Dominican Republic. That's where our family's from. That's where my family's from. Yes, first-generation American. Right here, guys. Both my parents from the island. I know I don't look like Sammy Sosa, but yes, I am first-generation American. Both my parents are Dominican. I bust out the Spanish from time to time. Hey, guys, for those of y'all who don't know me, yeah, let me just actually introduce myself. My name is Mario. I normally cover football stuff, but right now, during the offseason, we're going to cover some basketball. We're going to start with these college basketball games because I think we're going to get a pretty decent turnout for these games. I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out there. If this is your first time checking in, we've got 31 seconds left to go in this basketball game. It's a 5-point game. Auburn trails by 5. Florida has possession right now. Let's see who will win this game. It's coming down to the wire. Gators in a good spot right now, but anything can still happen. Here we go. All right, guys, 31.6 left to go. Timeout going to be called. They were running out of time on the inbounds pass. You could see the official counting in. He was counting down like that. Timeout was called there by Florida. Florida got that timeout. Auburn Faithful says, Row. What up, Row? Crimson Tide Forever says, we don't want them to return to Alabama. The flunky checking in right now. You're welcome, Flunky. I'm here for you, my friend. I will be covering the next game as well, Dave. I will be covering the next game as well. We're going to do our very best to get to that on time. That game should have started like right now, though, didn't it? Wasn't that game scheduled to start already? Little late start to that one. That's okay, though, right? No big deal. Hakuna Matata. Ooh. That means no worries for the rest of your days. All right, here we go, guys. 31 seconds left to go. I don't know if Auburn is feeling that Hakuna Matata right now. I think Auburn is definitely feeling the pressure. So another timeout has been called. The Florida Gators have no timeouts remaining. The final 60-second timeout taken there by the Florida Gators. The Tigers still have 2 timeouts remaining. You can see that above my head, guys. You can see that above my head. Dusty Attic doing the Lord's work for me right there, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. NCAA Final Four, the first game of the Final Four tournament, guys, coming to a draw here. We're 15 subscribers away from 26.9. Is that where we're close to 26.9. It's okay. No need to talk about it. We'll get there if we get there. 31.6 seconds left to go. Florida has the basketball. They have the lead. They have possession. They have control right now. Full court press. Here we go. Quick foul. Instant foul. Come on, ref. Call the foul. They're clearly fouling here. What do you need? What more do you want? They were literally bear hugging this dude. Officials taking their time to blow that whistle. Officials taking their time to blow that whistle. So this should put them in... Is that going to put them into that spot? Nope. Oh, whoa, what happened here? There's a shot from Auburn, a big 3-point shot. I don't know how that happened. And now a foul is going to be here. Thomas Hoff draws a foul. Well, this is starting to get pretty messy. Game over. Thank you. Nobody messes with the Gators in the swamp, baby. In Walt, we trust. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Shot clock is still Actually, shot clock is off now. 24 seconds left to go. College basketball, no more shot clock here. Here we go. It's a 5-point game. Thomas Hoff, 81% free throw shooter so far this season. Let's see if he can knock these down. One more free throw, and that'll basically be it. Here's that first free throw. That first free throw is no good. First free throw is out right there for Thomas Hoff. Misses the first one. Scores 76-71. You're very welcome, Pluto. You're very welcome, Pluto. I have 600 on the line. Come on, Florida. There's that shot. That shot is good. The second shot by Thomas Hoff is good. Auburn trailing by 6. Here's the inbounded pass. 22 seconds left to go. A quick drive to try to get that. There's the stuff. And there's a foul. Pettiford tries to go up as he is stuffed hard there by Condon. Condon also manages to foul there, but 2 shots coming up for Pettiford as Pettiford tries to put this one tries to keep his team in it, trying to make this a 4-point game. In the meantime, let's make some more adjustments. Got to make some quick adjustments. Away offense. It won't be the Gators. It'll be, let's see, take a quick look for the next one. It'll Duke versus Houston. So Houston starters. Houston bench. Just getting my graphics ready for the next one, guys. Houston bench. Stats. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Okay. All right, guys, couple of free throws coming up right here. Tahad Pettiford, first free throw is good. That'll land. The score is now 72-77, so it's a 5-point game. Okay, here we go. Another free throw coming up right now to make this a 4-point game. 18.5 left to go. Timeout called by Auburn. Plenty of time left to go. 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. 4-point game. So in the meantime, I'm also making some quick adjustments. Another full court press right here. They know that they got to foul immediately. Florida inbounds this one. They will pass that basketball around quite a bit. And this time they are in the front court. And there's a foul there. Okay. So I see a lot of this happening from head coach on the other side. Ball game, fellas. I don't know, man. 12 seconds. 4 points left to go. I've seen more crazy things happen. This game is definitely not over with 4 points left in it. That's why we're still here. That first free throw misses, and this is why. It's now a 2-possession game with 12 seconds left to go. First free throw is no good. Thomas Hoff misses the first one. Second free throw coming up right here. A 4-point game, guys. 4-point game. Second free throw, no good. Oh, but it is recovered by Florida. Florida gets the rebound. Oh, that's rough. Florida gets the rebound after the missed shot. 9.6 left to go. Oh, man, that offensive rebound changed everything. Chinyelu, that is a game-changing rebound. Chinyelu's rebound right there just changed everything, guys. His rebound right there just changed everything. And they say Chinyelu, I say Chinyelu, tomato, tomato. Putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. There's that shot. This time it's good. First free throw is good. Let me put up my, sorry guys, I'm making a quick adjustment here. So if you're wondering why I'm awfully quiet compared to what I've been earlier, it's because I'm making some quick adjustments. The second free throw is also good. It's now a 6-point game. 9 seconds left to go. Coming back the other way, Auburn in trouble. There's the big shot. That will miss this time. It will go off and stay in bounds. That is the game. Florida will win. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. So, Game is over. Your final score, the Florida Gators 79 and the Auburn Tigers 73. The Florida Gators will go indeed to the national championship. For those of you watching this live stream, if this is your first time, thank you so much for watching. If this was not your first time, welcome back, guys. Let's do it once more. I'm going to end this live stream now and get started for the next live stream in just a minute. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be back shortly.